Hello, everyone.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Taking a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey.
Hi. What's happening?
What's going on, guys?
Not a lot. Just got done raining. We glad because we're outside and
We did not have Plan B.
We'd have been on the couch.
Yep.
And that ain't no fun.
Yeah. What's going on with y'all today?
We've been kind of lazy today.
Well, a little bit lazy. I mean, I slept a little late. You know, y'all saw the show last night, Thursday on our channel.
I loved it.
Did you?
Yes,
I think it went real
absolutely.
I ain't gonna lie. At the beginning, when you first told me about it, I was like, "Well, I don't know how this is gonna go," and it actually was pretty damn good. I was proud of you. Put that together.
Thank you, sir. I've got a couple other things in the works. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull them off or not, but we're gonna see. So we're definitely gonna schedule that. You know, another. If I get a guest, right now it's up in the air. If my guest is there, we'll do another 7 to 9. If not, I think I'm gonna still keep the 8 o'clock slot and just figure out something. So fingers crossed.
Sorry, trying to do something for her.
Hey, Down Under Cruisers. Yes, it is morning for you guys, huh? Yes. Let's see. We have.
Yes, Miss Joyce, I got my hair cut. Miss Alma don't like it.
Why? I think it looks good.
Hey, that's what my beautician said too. It looked good.
No.
But if she ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So next time.
Happy wife, happy life.
There you go.
Yeah, that's messed up. She'd be happy husband, happy life too. Nah, if she ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
I was trying to think of a comeback, and I just can't do it. I'm just gonna let that one slide.
So you're saying I'm right?
No, I just couldn't. I couldn't think of anything fast enough.
I thought
Papa Mozo's in the house.
Is he here? Let's see who else here. We got Tammy from Life Adventure Show. Anthony Simone. Hey.
Anthony, I've seen your subscription
Griswold
going up.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, congratulations, Anthony. J-Bo and hey, they're fixing to be moving to Florida. They're going to be not far from us.
Yeah,
awesome.
On the water. That's nice.
They getting a houseboat?
No.
Howdy on the water.
Hey, Joyce, Orlando, Mike, you're ready for another crazy adventure. Loco Nuts Ventures are here. Michelle Bowen's here. Down Under Cruisers. Daniel Donnelly, hi.
Loco Nuts, that's what they call us around here.
Yeah. Papa Mozo is here. He is riding with mommy, going to meet her brother for dinner. Ooh, nice.
Awesome.
Have fun.
Yeah. Down Under Cruiser said, oh, Melbourne. That's right. They're in Melbourne.
Yeah. In that Celsius. We're Fahrenheit.
Thank you, Tammy. Yeah. Okay, you guys, stand up just a little bit and let's see those shirts. Well, mine.
That's right. Woo. Now turn around, baby. Let them see the back.
Yes, I love it.
Our logo's on the back. We just got these in the other day.
They are so cute.
So of course, y'all can always go to the Teespring store and purchase you one. Become a part of the Woo crew.
Yeah. I'll put your link in here in just a second to your store. Or, no, you ain't. You're not even a moderator, are you?
No. No.
Well, let's see here. I know I can fix that real quick. And then you can post your link.
Glad y'all know how to do all this.
Whoa, put user in timeout.
No, don't put me in timeout.
It's too early to put him in timeout.
I know it. I ain't even got started yet. Look,
He's not even got one drink down.
not even one drink. It's my first one. Like I said, I drank a little too much last night. I was jamming with everybody on jamming last night, and then we had family come over, and I was drinking there, and then
Hanging out on Marco Polo.
hang out on Marco Polo last night.
Michelle Bowen kept us up too late.
Did y'all watch the Love and Marriage show?
We went. Well, we had it on last night, and we watched most of it.
It's pretty good.
I thought it was good.
My daughter-in-law came over, and it was her birthday, so we were visiting with family.
It was pretty good. I think now that they kind of got an idea for it, I think the next ones are probably going to be really good. I mean, when you do something like that, and you've got 4 screens open, and I think York did great, man.
Oh yeah, I mean, I thought they done a great job. I mean, definitely better than the ship show's show Wednesday night. I mean, he had technical difficulties like crazy.
They worked them out, though.
Yeah, they worked them out. I mean, they're always fun. I mean, I guess the more technology and all that kind of thing going on, something's going to happen.
We just low-class rednecks over here with this laptop.
Papa Moser, are you being sarcastic here?
What's he saying?
He said fun. Yeah, okay.
Well, Papa,
dinner.
you don't like
I like going to dinner anytime I get to go somewhere.
That's right, dinner. But is it the people that you're going to dinner with?
Yeah.
Papa, you better calm down.
Mama
Hi, Nikita.
Mama Moses look over there and knock you out.
Yeah, these shirts are awesome. They are in their store, in their shop. I will post the link on here in just a little while before we get done. I will definitely post the link for it.
I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, if y'all are not watching Miss Cindy and her Losing for Cruising channel, I mean, please go over and subscribe and check it out. I'm telling you what, my
you
legs.
get to see her bench press me.
No, leg press
me.
Leg press. Yeah.
It was funny.
It was funny. I like that. I was waiting for the.
I couldn't quit laughing. If you could tell, I was sitting there smiling like.
And I was sitting there laughing too. I'm like, man, I'm fixing to sling him off here.
It's kind of a weird position leaning over the tire right there.
Yeah, I bet so. I mean, but yeah, that was great. Except, I said, I don't have no tractor tire, and I ain't doing it.
I was wanting to know if you could leg press her. Probably not.
Yeah. I didn't work out today. I kind of hung out with her and videoed and helped her out a little bit. That's like a workout. No treadmill today. I did 4 miles yesterday, so.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great. What did I do yesterday? Well, I got out like 3 miles yesterday, and then of course I was doing the leg routine from Miss Cindy, and I'm hurting. My legs are hurting. Woo!
My shoulders were sore this morning, and then whenever I got finished today, I was like, "Oh my God, my legs!" I'm killing myself.
She's lost quite a bit, though. I at first I told her, I said I can tell a difference, and she's like, "No, you're saying that," and yeah, and then she went to measuring and stuff like that, and you could tell.
Oh yeah.
And that picture she posted, I mean, there was a big difference.
Griswold, that's right. Hit that like button. Hit the thumbs up.
Well, it's weird how you don't see it on the scale, but you see it in like your body.
Oh yeah.
I could tell a little bit of a difference. And it's crazy.
Hey, Chris Barnett.
I hit the wrong button over here.
I leg pressed him and my tractor tire today. But when we first met, which was 5 years ago, so all of this is 5 years. Back then, I was doing my bodybuilding and competition and stuff like that, and that was his pickup line to me. He said, "I bet you could bench press me."
I met her at Old Man Frank's, which is a bar on the water over here in Winter Haven, and I went in. It was still kind of early, I seen her and I was like, "Who the hell's that?" Oh, muscles and stuff. That was my pickup line. Like, girl, you can bench press me anytime.
That's cool.
I did have a few other
Karate.
pickup lines, but
Karate class.
I did
That'd be
karate.
cool.
Thank you, Joyce.
I was like 10.
Yeah, scales are the devil. I don't get discouraged by me and Alma were talking about that earlier this morning. We know that the scale will fluctuate, so we don't get discouraged if it goes up, and so
Yeah, well, I think our scale lies. I think all of them lie. 'Cause I know I'm lying.
Mine's lying on me. I know it.
I'm actually down 11 pounds in the 3.5 weeks.
Wow. Lost more than me.
Well, it's called starvation. Anybody that wants to try it, it's cheap.
She's starving me to death. I'm telling you.
I did have Taco Bell today. I got me a Nacho Bell Grande.
yes, and he sat right there and ate them chips with all that stuff on them right in front of me. Hey, Tyler Show, how are you?
I even licked the cheese out the plate.
Hey, I tell you what, like I said, Miss Alma, she starved me to death. I mean, I had tuna for lunch, 70 calories. She said, you better eat it all. You might not get nothing else tonight.
I did not say that.
One can? Did you put anything?
Thanks, Joyce.
I didn't even get no crackers with it. I mean, she could have put me a dill pickle on the side or something, but
Straight tuna?
just tuna, salt and pepper, which I don't like mayonnaise, so I'm not going to. I mean, I definitely ain't going to waste my calories on no mayonnaise.
Actually,
I put the tuna in there and the mayonnaise and the dill pickle. Like, I doctor that thing all up. I put it right in a bowl and just eat it out of the bowl.
that's more food than he gets a lot of times. We were doing intermittent fasting and not eating breakfast and lunch.
See, I told you she starved.
But then
she
we were
admitted
cutting back her
it. Y'all
calories. We're cutting back her calories so hard on dinner time that gotta have something during the day just to get you going through the day. And he got tuna.
So, okay, last night I know you had quite a few on your show, Ronnie. You guys, after our live tonight, I'm going to post something. I tried to get on here and get with Ronnie on how to get it posted up here, but I couldn't do it in time. So after this live tonight, if you don't mind, go over to Spiker's Crazy Adventures on Facebook, and I'm going to post something for everyone to see. It has to. Look at
Ron. He's like,
It has to do with last night.
Yep.
Does it have to do with last night? Did Blaine have anything to do with it? Or did you do it?
Have nothing to do with it.
I did all of this on my own. Don't be mad at me.
Oh Lord! Oh no!
When she cries
Yeah.
out, when she starts doing all that, you know it ain't good.
Yeah, something's up. Something's up.
Yeah. So after this live, head on over to our Facebook group, and I'll have you a little treat there for some laughs and giggles.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord!
Who else we got in here?
He says, "Oh Lord."
I say Lord.
Lord. I say Lord.
Well, I work for a machine shop, and there was this. What's the correct terminology, baby? I don't want to be the guy that you made the cake for.
Mentally challenged.
There you go. Mentally challenged, special needs guy that would come by the shop, and they'd let him hang around, and so I got to know him, and if he got excited, he'd go, "Oh Lord, oh Lord." So I mean, that's where I got that from.
Yeah, I always say that. I do mine LAWD, and you are like straight lard grease.
Lord.
I love those chips, Tammy. Hey, J&N Travels, how are you?
I'm ready to get on that cruise.
Oh yeah, tell them, y'all. Do y'all want to tell them what happened with y'all?
Oh yeah, we got an email from Carnival where well, we had our July cruise booked, and then we booked the October cruise, and then of course July got canceled, and we put that money towards our next cruise, and we thought we'd have to book another cruise for it to be applied to, but they applied it straight to our October cruise and give us the $300 onboard credit. So our October cruise is about paid for.
Almost paid for. So I mean,
Wow.
we
And
can't.
that onboard credit.
Yeah, because I thought you had to actually do another cruise after that.
That's what we thought.
Even if you had one already booked, you had to actually rebook.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking. So, but hey,
We were happy.
I got the email, the cabin confirmation. I'm like, yeah.
So that means we don't have to pay so much money for the October cruise before October, and that gives us more money for July vacation.
Woo-hoo!
Hey,
Hey!
Well, you got all that stuff's all paid for.
you know, that's a winter oysters.
Yeah, oysters. Benfield, I think it's Benfield, and stuffed swordfish piccata. That sounds so good.
We ain't had oysters in a while. We normally, where we go, you know, it's been a while. She loves oysters. I used to eat a lot of oysters, and
Not me. I'm not an oysters guy. I mean, once in a blue moon, I might eat some oyster stew.
I don't eat them old mud bugs.
Oh yeah, crawfish.
crawdaddies.
Teresa and Ronnie and Wanda were eating either. We don't eat mud bugs.
Wanda just did a video about them.
Yeah, we seen it. Mud bug.
I tried. I mean, I've never had. If I, was
I
in,
have tried it.
well, if I was in Louisiana, hanging out with the Gilberts, I would try it.
And another night, you'd starve.
Teresa eats some things, don't even lose lipstick.
I know. She rocked that stuff out the whole video. We watched Joyce and Mike's video today. It was awesome.
Enjoyed it.
It
Absolutely.
definitely kind of made us a little sad though, because we really want to be on a cruise.
No, and they was hanging out at the
At our bar.
at our bar, the Atrium Bar, and I was like, oh man.
And it was Joyce's birthday.
I'm like, man, I wish I was there right now.
This was from in October
Yeah.
on the Elation, I believe it was.
Well, I've been doing pretty good. I ain't been really thinking about the cruise too much, and for some reason, the last like few
Thank
days,
you, Dan.
I'm like, man, I'm ready. Kind of hit me the last few days having them cruise blues. I've been pretty good, but
Thank you, Danny, for posting that link in there.
Thank you.
Hey, look at this, you guys.
Hey,
Woo!
you do that. I mean, you just let us know.
so if y'all got
Absolutely.
anything you need to send to us, just give it to Jay, and we'll see him when he gets down here.
Absolutely. Jay, Michelle, definitely stop in. Huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be so much fun.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great time with Flamingo Pam. She came by. hung
Yes.
out.
I know,
Great
that was
time.
a great time. Absolutely.
It's so nice to meet people that you talk to almost every day and get to
Oh yeah,
actually
that
meet
Marco
them.
Polo group's awesome. I mean, you
When we
know,
went to Degenerates, I mean, we had met a couple of them, but it was kind of cool because they all seemed like we talked to them so much and know the Degenerates so good, and we've been to their house. So we walked in. It wasn't. I mean, I took 6 cases of beer to Jason from our brewery, and we just walked on in. And
It was like you knew them because of this polo, you know, and Facebook and everything else. But yeah,
and we've been to their house before, you know, we went and done things with Jason and Krista. So we've been around them. So of course we go to their house. We feel, I mean, they always make you feel so welcome. Like I tried to help them all day long. They wouldn't let me do nothing. No, you enjoy yourself. I'm like, yeah, I just want to help you out cooking or something. Man, they won't let you do nothing. It's like they pamper you. Here's a drink. But no, it was kind of cool seeing like Roy and Amanda and stuff like that. And
Sandy, we've seen the Fishers shows, Sandy,
Pam.
Evelyn, Pam.
yeah.
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 Mayor.
Mayor.
Yes,
We had met
Mayor,
her,
that was my Mayor. Yeah, we met her at the brewery with Jason and Krista.
They had come over to
They
our
did a
Florida
tour of the
and,
brewery.
yeah. So we'd met her before, so that was kind of cool. But Roy gave me a hug, and he said he didn't do hugs, and I walked in and he gave me a hug.
Michelle, yeah, same thing that happened with them too.
Awesome.
Papa Mozo's fixing to get in a mess with his food, I think.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Mess time.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
I seen Rayleigh Creative Travel post up there about some mountain oysters. No, I've never eaten any mountain oysters.
I was going to tell him on that. There is a place called Salt Rock in Clearwater, and they have on their menu like all kind of oysters that you can choose from. And I had a variety there, and I can't remember what all it was, but and then they had some tuna tartare that is amazing.
What ship is
I bet there wasn't mountain oysters though.
balls?
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
I'm sitting there and I'm like, he ain't gonna catch that like that.
Y'all mess with me all the time. No, I was thinking about all the different variety of oysters. I've never seen that before until I went to this restaurant. I just thought oysters were oysters. You know, I didn't know, but they do have them like the bigger oysters, the small, you know, and stuff like that. And
I like Apalachicola.
yeah, they got different names
Oyster.
for them. And
Well, that's where they're harvest out, where I used to get them from my bar restaurant. But if you get like a Maine oyster, they taste different. Like depending where they're at and where they harvest them at, yeah, they're different. Like I cannot eat a Maine oyster up in that area. Ooh. Some of them things are that big. No, Jack, not like that.
a calf fry.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Those suckers are awesome.
what is that, Bill? Or what is a
Oh, that's
baby
lamb.
lamb?
Calf fry.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just learning this, Tammy. Y'all always mess with me. Hey, Blaine, I don't know if you were on here earlier whenever I said it, but after this live, go to our Spikers Crazy Adventures page on Facebook and check out what I'm going to post. And it has to do with Ronnie's live last night.
I'm just saying, if that thing gets all over the internet, I don't know what it is.
Throw it on here. Oh
You
my
might
God,
be
it is
famous, Ronnie, after this.
so funny. Oh my God.
I tell you though, he sounded pretty good last night. I was actually shocked, and he was trying stuff that he wasn't real comfortable with. That's where I was like, man, I like his voice. He's got a little
so good.
it.
And the way he did his own certain turn on the songs, I love that. Like Tennessee Whiskey, woo, that was good.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
We fell in love with Johnny Shaw on Carnival Ecstasy, and I kept up with him ever since. But I try to get him to tell more about himself and things on cruise ship and that stuff. But he's just not a big talker.
He's not a big talker.
He wasn't.
But now we talked to him quite a bit on the ship. Yeah.
I mean, he's
Nancy, I didn't.
Yes. Hey, Nancy. Thank you for coming.
Well, he said he knows over 2,000 songs. That's crazy. And then when he broke out the harmonica, I was like, what?
Yeah.
He had the drums in the back. Like every time he hit his foot, he could have drums back there, and a harmonica, and a guitar, and a monkey on a shoulder, tambourine, and you got a band.
He's very talented. Yep.
Yes. No, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, Josh. At first, they tried to tell me Blaine put up this like serious question, and he's like, "Have you ever had mountain oysters?" And I love oysters, and I'm talking about oysters and everything else. We'll come to find out they're talking about cow testicles.
You never know. I mean, it's Spikers. Little people right there. I can't see it. Where's my finger? Crazy
Adventures.
I think he has found his Thursday night niche.
Well, I'm gonna try. I've got a few things. I don't know how it's going to go because, I mean, you know, I reached out to several people to be a part of it. And my biggest thing about it, like last night, was to help benefit Johnny Shaw because he's sitting at home. His wife's on a cruise ship stuck out in the oceans off of coast of Africa or something like that. And, you know, they're not working.
Or together.
So, you know, that's what that was about. And then
He said if he wasn't on, he'd just been on the couch watching a movie. So I bet he looked like he enjoyed it.
he did.
Yeah, he did. He told us.
I mean,
he did.
I spent 5 or 10 minutes after the show ended last night talking to him, and he wanted me to tell everybody, especially if you're in here and you donated, he was very appreciative. And he said he'd love to do it again, and so hopefully I can call him back on and we can do that. But I reached out to a couple of other people, a local musician that I've known for 20 years. I'm trying to get him on for this Thursday, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it. I don't know if the schedule's going to work out. So I'm still waiting on that. I've got another carnival solo artist that I've talked to, and I haven't heard back. And
well, it's definitely different. I mean, you normally go on and people are sitting there talking and stuff like that, but it was kind of cool you could actually be on your phone doing something and you're listening to the music, and you know, like Papa Moses said, he had it on and while he's getting the shower.
Yeah, right.
But no, it was definitely good listening. But no, I liked it. And what was weird is when he got up.
That's when you're.
When he got up,
unplugged.
I don't know what he did, but as soon as he left,
as soon as he plugged back in and stuff like that, it was totally fixed.
It was like as soon as he left. It didn't happen before. It happened. I mean,
right.
You can look it back, and it's like as soon as he walked away, it started messing up.
But a lot of people have been having issues on YouTube, and like I see right now, I don't see much of a lag with us.
Seems to be doing pretty good, but yeah, I mean,
the other day we've never had a problem, and the other day at D&G so I don't know if it's whose internet you're running off of, because I've seen some other people's mess up. Maybe I don't know.
It's a possibility, and those
teams.
I will do that. And if they're fried, I'm sure I'd try them because I like anything fried. I'd have to make it my cheat meal. They fried.
Never know. I mean, hey, I
know something new about your wife every day.
I bet they taste like chicken.
Oh Lord!
Congrats on your 1,000 subscribers. That's awesome.
Awesome.
This is bananas. You got that email.
Izzo in the pool. You got the vodka?
Thank you, Nancy.
Awesome.
Love you, Nurse Nancy. Did you have a good day at work today? You got off early, so that's good.
Griswold, yeah, I'll remember that. You know, next time. I mean, you know,
I told y'all it tastes like chicken.
Who said it tastes like chicken?
Griswold used to tell their oldest that it was chicken nuggets.
Hey, you know,
I ain't never had
it. I've never had it.
If I don't know what the hell it is, I ain't eating it. If you tell me what it is, I ain't eating it.
Yeah, I mean,
that one on.
Tell the story.
Ronnie and I, on every cruise ship, we try everything new. We have eat everything. All those weird things they put on there, we've eat it. I've eaten the ox tongue. Really wasn't bad. Tasted like a piece of stew meat, but mine had taste buds.
I could see them.
Yeah,
and I knew it was tongue, and I'm like,
mine looked like a tongue. You knew it was a tongue. I eat the whole thing, but I haven't reordered it. Escargot, we eat the escargot. Yeah, I eat it.
Well, they have the cow tongue is big with the Mexican restaurants and stuff like that for tacos and stuff like that. You have cow tongue.
It's really tender meat. I mean, it doesn't.
It's grainy, isn't it?
No, it's just like stew meat. It just very tender.
What we have was, it was very tender. I just couldn't get over the tongue part.
Yeah, mine had taste buds though. Yours didn't.
I saw them taste buds.
I still eat the whole thing. He only ate half of his. And the escargot he wouldn't eat. I finished mine, but
I tried it. I'm not. To me, escargot is like oysters.
But a friend of ours actually ordered another plate of escargot for dessert. He said, "Can you
Can you bring me some more escargot?"
I love escargot.
It's different than oysters.
Have you seen York's video on his escargot recipe?
Mm-mm.
No.
He's got one where he makes escargot, and it looks so good.
Go watch it. It looks pretty good. But you got to watch it all the way to the end.
Blaine, if you haven't tried it yet, go try his recipe and see if you, don't compare that to the cruise ship. But, I would try that recipe because it really looks good. He wants to know, is everyone running straight to the modem or Wi-Fi? I had some slight issues Monday, and it was my first live not going straight to modem.
I actually went on a hunt for a USB to Ethernet cable adapter today. So we're going to plug straight into the router, but found one. So hopefully that'll fix my issue.
We are right off the Wi-Fi.
And we've been off the Wi-Fi every other thing we did. Tonight's the first night we've been with Ethernet.
So it seems like it's perfect. This is the first time because sometimes there's a little glitch, but
right.
We just had a big storm, so we didn't know what we was gonna do because we got this roof out here and all it's got is that foam between it, slats, and storm quit just in time because we might have to bring this party inside. Florida, wait 5 minutes. It quit.
Josh said he eats some rattlesnake. I've never had rattlesnake, but I tried.
Oh, there's Nancy.
What's he saying?
All reading.
Oh.
I couldn't do what y'all do on Alma. Nancy.
No, my hat's off to him. I did an internship.
Shit back.
Yeah, it is a little salty.
I'm gonna tell you, I did an internship for my when I was getting my associate's degree, and I did it out at the hospital where she works at. And I'd walk into those rooms to talk to patients, and I'm like, Lord help me, I gotta get out of here.
He loved it.
I loved it. Now, don't get me
it.
wrong, but when they start, there's certain things I gotta get out of here. I can't be hanging around.
I did start nursing school, and I was actually just finishing my prereqs when I could have went into the nursing program, and I didn't apply for it, but I dissected the pigs and stuff like that, and I love that. And I honestly think that if I would have finished it, I would have tried to went in to something on the surgical unit or something like that, because I just
we don't dissect things as nurses.
No, I know, but in nursing school I had to do this.
Hey, don't let her fool you. I had a piece of metal stuck in my belly from when I was working at that machine shop, and
did you cut him open?
She didn't cut me open, but she got a scalpel that
yeah.
She's like, I'm like, it hurts. And she goes, you pussy. Oh, my fault. I apologize. I shouldn't be.
This.
You was. She called me a baby the whole time.
Did you bleed?
It hurt.
But did you die? I didn't die.
I'll eat them.
But she did not get it out.
Because you cried too much. I had to quit.
I'm a crybaby.
Most men are.
I get sick. Oh yeah. Straight to the couch. I don't feel good.
Oh my gosh. If he gets a cold, I'm telling you right now, if he gets a slight cold, it's like, do I need to call the hospital and have them open up a room for you on the ICU floor until you get over this, and I'll come pick you up and bring you back home?
Because I don't hardly ever get sick. When I get sick,
it's on the couch. Oh, can you bring me some medicine? I just want some soup. I'm like, you have a cold.
I'm telling you, Doug, he's hardcore, ain't they?
Man, she's so mean.
I know it.
I love frog legs and gator. I've never had rattlesnake.
Never had rattlesnake. I've eaten frog,
I like frog
and
legs.
gator. I've eaten
gator,
turtle. I've eaten, of course, squirrel and rabbit.
I've had
Dove.
rabbit.
Dove.
Let's go be rabbit.
Deer.
Yeah, plenty of deer.
Yeah, venison wrapped in bacon.
Oh, Fishers are here. We were just talking about you earlier, saying that we met you guys over the weekend, and it was as if, well, I've met you before, but it was as if we knew everyone because of Marco Polo and stuff like that. You know, you walk into a house full of people.
Y'all said last night I had a bartender last night.
We've seen that.
An empty glass and it was awesome.
I'm her bartender.
Well, I just got Miss Alma to make me a drink. She's like, what? I don't know. I'm going to get that bartender back for me. Who else is in the house? Anybody else?
Fishers are here. Josh Odom, Chris Barnett, of course, Nautical Nurse Nancy Blaine.
What's everybody got going on this weekend? I'm pretty sure we're working out.
Yeah.
We ain't going to do a whole lot.
TCU Pepito.
We're kind of giving everybody their space right now. They're
Hey,
opening
Marty.
some stuff up, but you know, if we ain't got to go right now, we ain't gonna do it. We really want to run over there to Clearwater and maybe get a room for a night, but you know what? Just wait a little bit.
She's like, what? Dadgummit.
He just stabbed me right in the heart.
Yeah, we got a couple of friends coming over tomorrow. We're gonna, I think, smoke some wings and just have dinner, hang out for just a little bit, maybe drink a drink or two, but nothing major. Might try to get some exercise in. Thank you, baby.
I'm sure we'll do a little bit.
The place that we would go, I mean, it's right there in Clearwater, and we love it.
The room's cheap too,
and it's walking distance to Frenchie. You know, all the little outside restaurants and stuff like that. You know what they even have there is a flow rider. I might could get on there and get some practice in before.
There you go.
Nah, I might break.
If you get some practice in and get good at it,
I think
Yeah.
we
Then
can
I'll go
take
out there and show out.
we can take side bets. We can make some money. Side bets.
Hey, Sean and Casey.
What's up?
What's up, guys?
Just the usual.
I honestly think I could do the flow rider. I mean, we're going to do it in, what is it?
Well, I tell you what, let's not have you practice and let's let you get on the flow rider in October and let's just see how good he is on this thing, okay?
I got good balance. I mean,
Hey,
I can do it.
I'm not getting on it, but
I'll be a ninja in a Speedo on a flow rider.
I can ski, so I could probably do the flow rider, but I have to be careful not to risk injury.
yeah, we can. Who makes the cruise money? No injuries. No, can't have it.
I ain't gonna get crazy with it, but I've skied before and boogie board and all that stuff, and I think I got pretty good balance. I think I can do it. Especially I lose a little more weight and get this front heaviness gone, and I won't be so fat.
Yes, Blaine, that is the truth. October cruise is going to feel natural. That's how it was at the Degenerates. You know,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
you feel like you know everyone because of all the lives that are going on YouTube and stuff like that now, and then your Marco Polos and your Facebook, and it's like talking so much and everything.
I just wonder if, because we have our regulars, you know, and I'm pretty sure y'all pretty much the same. Lalita Loca, the Ship Show, Sharon at Sea, the bigger ones. You know, we watch Don Terrace. I watch Traveling with Bruce for some news and stuff like that. I mean, we have a lot of people, but I wonder if there's like this clique of people, and then like the same thing with other. You know, there's got to be more creators out there like Lalita Loca and stuff like that. But
I'm sure.
Absolutely, I'm sure they are. Yeah.
But it'd still be nice just walking down the hallway of the boat and you're like, oh, you know, and then
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that many people, you're going to see
People that you would know,
everywhere you go.
even if you're not just hanging out per se, I mean, just
Just seeing people that you know.
Yeah.
Just remember though.
You don't have to watch it because there's always going to be a camera on somewhere.
Yeah.
There ain't no put the camera in the room. Let's go get shit faced at the atrium bar and act a fool because somebody's going to get that.
Well, we usually record that.
I usually try to record that too. I'm out there and they say, "Hey, volunteers." I'm like, "Hey, I've had enough to drink. I'll volunteer."
I'll get on stage, senior frogs and stuff. I got up there and chugged beers and.
David, I seen that on your oh yeah, it was Polo today, and that lunch looked really good. At first, I thought it was Chick-fil-A. Yes, I love Dolphin Tail. My mom took my boys to see Winter. I have not been there yet.
I have. I've been there. I've been to that aquarium.
Really?
I have. It's been quite a few years ago, but I mean that's the only time I went to Clearwater. We went down there and we went out to the beach. Before we went to the beach, we went to the aquarium and we took a boat ride also on a pontoon boat, and of course they took us out to some island, and of course they was showing us I guess we'll call it sea life. I don't know if we was in sea. I think we was in the Gulf or something, but water, they go by and they pick up this basket and have a little fish in it or some kind of little creature or something, and it was neat. It was educational, and then we got on this little island and hung out there for a little while. Of course, we was coming back in the waterway, and they'd say, "Well, this was so and so's house, and this was so and so's house, and this drug lord used to live right here, and there's a swimming pool on the top of the house," and it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, it was cool.
So, I love sea turtles, and there's it's not a ride, but it used to have 3D glasses that you would pick up before you went into the little theater thing. The whole entire roof is your theater. It's at SeaWorld, and it's called Turtle Trek.
They don't have the glasses no more.
They don't have the 3D glasses anymore. I wish they did, but I love that. It's got the sharks coming at you. It's got the sea turtles. It's all just sea life. It's amazing.
I love SeaWorld. I mean, I don't have no problem with other parks. I've been to Universal, all of them, Disney. I just like SeaWorld because I love animals. Not the biggest Disney fan, but I mean, I like Disney. We got Disney Plus.
See, I would probably try that if I had on a full suit.
A wetsuit, like
with zippers all over. I'd get on there in that riptide, be doing
two travel tours in the house. How y'all doing? I said y'all got 1,000 subscribers too. So I mean, great job.
Congrats.
They got something coming on in like 4 hours or something. I think it's a late night.
Mm-hmm.
They have a late night thing they were doing.
What time is that, guys? You can put it up there. I know I've seen it earlier. I think it's
I did. I can't remember what time it was. But.
No, Anthony, I have not done a roller coaster in years. I used to do them all the time.
I couldn't get her to do them at SeaWorld. Well, our littlest one, he's not tall enough to go just yet. So when we had the two little boys, he went on Journey of Atlantis, and he wasn't having that shit. He's crying. I mean,
my baby does too.
He was not ready. We went to the what is it? Where the kids are? Sesame Street. We didn't even want to do the Sesame Street ride.
Well, he did it the first time.
He was with me, and he's holding on to me, and I'm GoProing, and I was going to do a head. I had to turn it around on us because he's like, freaking out. And halfway through the ride, he goes, just straight up stopped all of it and went, "What happens if you drop the GoPro?" I'm going.
During the ride, the coaster ride's still going.
This kid's thinking about what happens if, but he's sitting there screaming and everything else, and it's like, just stopped and just looked dead at me in the ride. What happens if you drop the GoPro? I said, well, then we got to go find it. Are you okay now? And he just rides the rest of it, but he wouldn't ride it again.
And then he wouldn't ride it again. I mean, that was it. So, I don't know.
We got zip lines and everything else in our yard for our kids. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the video or whatever on Facebook, but
Okay.
I mean, they zip line and I mean, they go up against the trees and everything. We'll have to do a video again to show everybody.
11:45 tonight.
We still gonna be in a hot tub?
Okay, they're on in 2 hours. Yes, Doug will ride roller coasters. Yes.
I ain't scared. Kinda. It has been a while for me. That's why
That's the manta ray. The stingray
manta
one?
ray.
Yeah.
They've got, man, I don't know. Their Busch Gardens got so many more now, and I used to go to Busch Gardens in Ventura Island, which is the water park, all the time when I was younger. But hell, it's been years since I rode a roller coaster, but I know I would. Well, I called Jason out on that Orlando ride, that Star Flyer, and I didn't think he was going to do it. That's why I called him out, because that's the first thing I've rode in years. And so I called him out one night, and he said, "Yeah, okay, we'll go." I'm like, "What?"
Okay.
He said, "We'll meet you up there in Orlando at 10 o'clock." And I was like, "Ah, shit, that backfired." So we got up, went over there, and that thing is pretty cool.
I've rode swings like that, but I don't think they've gone as high. I mean,
It's the highest one, I think.
How many feet is it again?
450 feet. And when you're going around, I think it says you're going 65 miles an hour.
yeah.
Lorelai rode it.
Yeah.
And David.
I don't know if David did. I know did he ride it too? I know I seen her and her daughter.
I think David rode it with his son and Lorelai rode with her daughter. I think.
No, that thing is fun. Y'all come down here sometime. We have to go there ride it. It's cheap. Didn't cost, and they got a bar down there. But you're not supposed to drink. But there's a bar like to the place.
So this right here would drive me crazy. I would literally have the biggest anxiety attack ever.
Yeah, that would be something, no doubt.
I would super suck.
I'd be like, "Ooh, Lord, I could not imagine."
All I could hope is that she would not be sitting beside me. Like, I would unbuckle. I just let my ass fall and hit the ground. I had to sit there 45 minutes with her. My anxiety? No, I'll just go ahead and just Superman this shit.
Anthony, we don't, but we can get them. Jay and Michelle, whenever you guys get here, we're going to fix that because I'm the same way. So we should get on a roller coaster and see if we can get over our fear of them. And I don't know why now, for that reason right there, what Michelle just told me, and now she put it back in my head. So never mind.
Well, I think as you get older, when you're younger, you don't give a crap about nothing. But the older I'm not, I worry about things like, what if this happens? Or what if this happens? What if it jars me and it hurts my neck or my back? And I don't know, you get older, you think too much.
All right, cruisers. Well, we'll see you later.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping in.
We'll be on there.
Well, my thing with roller coasters, I used to love roller coasters when I was younger, but now it's not, oh, I'm scared. There's a high potential here that I might die. Mortality has set in my old age.
Yeah, you talked about maybe going skydiving. Now it's
Well, I'm a little heavier. I think I'd bounce now. I said before, if I go skydiving, I'm taking a garden hose or an air hose or something like that. Because sure enough, parachute don't work. Throw that garden hose out. It's going to catch a cloud or something. It's like you washing the car. It always gets a tire. Air hose. I'm just going to carry a garden hose or something. I do want to do that.
I was thinking more along the lines of it depends.
Hey, that's me, TCU Pepito.
That would be
Woo! That
depends
is
on
my
if
thing right there.
opens or not.
I like coasters, drink coasters.
Yeah, I like coasters, drink coasters. That is.
Are you
What
going
we
to do that?
drinking? What we drinking? No doubt.
Are you going to do that back to back? That would be cool. I'd love to do that.
That'd be awesome.
Man, especially because this has a couple different places
Uh-oh.
that we haven't been.
What happened, Papa Mozo?
Dinner, take 2. What?
Blaine, yes. That's me.
Maybe really good.
I hate anything that whenever you're going down the hill and it takes your stomach, it's like, oh God, I hate that feeling.
Yeah.
Downhill. I hate that feeling. And no.
But after that, I love roller coasters, except for that.
That part, yeah.
She freaks out though.
And that's whenever I start the going up. That's whenever I start freaking out and everything else. And then going down, I'm just like, I hate that feeling.
He gets car sick.
What? Don't ride with me then.
Not now, but when he was younger.
Make sure the windows down.
When I was a kid, I'd get car sick, but I mean, that was when we'd go to the mountains to see family and all those curves and be like, oh, no.
You have gotten nauseous before.
If I'm riding with somebody.
Driving, fine.
I'm fine. If I'm riding with someone, I can sometimes.
So tell me again how you like coasters.
I do. I said after I get through that part. Once that's over, I'm good.
I can't ride. I can't ride with her. That don't happen.
No, I would just be totally silent. I would just be silent.
What?
On the coaster.
I would do.
She would have that. Freeze. Oh shit!
But I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything. I'll just say,
Cindy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo! She gets on some of them good coasters like Busch Gardens and be like, y'all smell that?
Papamozo, that sounds nice.
Dinner on the lake now.
Seafood on the lake, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it was seafood on the ocean, sitting on a cruise ship.
Ronnie says he just wants the seafood.
That's right. You tell him. Tell him. Starve me to death. Starve me to death.
We men, we got to have some of that fat stuff every now and then.
I'm going to tell you something about parasailing with me. I would love to do it, but I'm afraid that I'm going to fall and land in that ocean and the shark's going to be right there.
Shit.
and stuff like that. If I see anything like that, I'm telling you, it stays in my mind.
You ever seen that where the lady, they drags her or whatever, and she's hanging upside down, or any of them parasailing bad accident things? She's done watched one of them. Now that don't happen to everybody. Then again, it would probably happen to us.
I really think it's just as you get older. I mean, like I said, mortality starts to sink in, and you think,
Oh yeah, as a kid,
you weigh things out. Is this adventure worth my life?
Of
Start
course.
weighing it out.
For you too, it's worth it.
No,
for you
I want to go on more cruises. It's not worth it.
We have fans, not many, but we
I
got
rode
fans.
bulls back in the day, but there ain't no way in hell I would ride a bull now. Racing motorcycles, stuff like that. I mean, I did all that back in the day, but there ain't no way in hell I do it now.
Wood coaster. I think Thunder Road was a wood coaster.
I still think I could do it.
The wood coasters, I mean, we've got up in Charlotte, North Carolina, or close to Charlotte, North Carolina, we've got Carowinds, and they have, actually, I think they have 2 wooden roller coasters, and they're rough.
Yeah, they are rough.
It's like every
one at Busch Gardens. Gwazi, I think is the name of it, maybe. But it first time I got on it, I was like, it's like, holy shit.
Is there anything?
Cherokee, I don't know. Tammy, Cherokee.
About,
what do you think?
An hour and a half.
An hour and a half? I was supposed to say 2 hours.
I used to go every year.
Her and her ex-husband, that was their thing. They went to Cherokee Casino.
I used to, well, not the casino, but I used to go to Cherokee, North Carolina, and then Gatlinburg and stuff like that every summer.
And I took Ronnie on when we first started dating on his birthday. Yep. I took him to Cherokee, and we stayed the weekend.
You took him on his birthday where you used to go with your husband?
She did.
He'd never been gambling. He'd never been gambling. He'd never been gambling. Casino.
But then again, I'm husband number 4, so. I think she says if it ain't broke.
I did supply his gambling money too, let me say.
Yes, you did. She paid for it all. That's why.
Paramotoring. Did I say something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Parasailing. Marty, what are you saying to me?
I don't know. She might have jumped into Alabama for a minute and motoring up in there. You know what they do?
Motoring. I don't know.
Enjoy, Papa Mozo.
I don't know what that. There you go, Papa. Eat for me. I'm starving to death.
Eat for Ronnie. Save Ronnie.
Yes,
I'm definitely going to be in a Speedo. It might be too big.
Well, they've changed Busch Gardens here because Busch Gardens used to be owned by Anheuser-Busch. And they had the brewery and they had the Clydesdales and all that. Well, I think it's a German company had bought it. So where the Clydesdales were and stuff like that, it's just pretty much overgrown. And so I don't know. After Anheuser-Busch wasn't there, I went a few times, but it just didn't seem the same. So
Blaine,
that's probably
you're
my
crazy.
favorite. Disney is just insane. Like it's busy. It's too busy.
I've been to Disney World.
It's too busy.
I have.
I've never been, but I mean,
And I loved it. I'm not going. I mean, I loved it.
I'd go just to say
You
I
almost have
went.
to have season passes though, because if you're going to go do it in a day or two, you're not. Sometimes it's a few hours. Well, before all this, but it
Season passes are a little harder when you're in North Carolina.
Yeah, if you're pretty local, I mean, yeah, season pass would be the thing, so you could see a lot. Because
So two volunteers said that they're not big into roller coasters, but he's eyeballing his parasailing. But look, Marty said, I didn't even know this, and I'm going to Google it. There is such a thing as paramotoring, and it's different.
the fan on the back, almost like an airboat stuck to your ass.
So you don't land in the water on it?
It's air. It's you take off on like a
jump off a cliff.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that now.
I have been to Hollywood.
I think it's the one.
I love
if I'm correct me, but I think it's where you have the fan on your back with the motor, and you still have. But I think that's what it is.
Ronnie's looking it up.
I think I'm gonna try to look it up.
I know. I was about to go on my phone. I think I might be wrong, but
Now, if it's got a motor and stuff, and I can get on it, and I can land in the water and kind of sail.
No, it's not water.
I think it's water.
I've been to Dolly World. It's been a lot of years ago.
I've never been to
And then somebody said Gatlinburg. I've been to Gatlinburg many times.
I've been to Gatlinburg,
I've been to Pigeon Forge. So that's closer up to our area. So we've.
See, I've never been. She has.
I've been a couple times. We're not big mountain people. Now, Miss Alma, her parents actually have a timeshare in I think it's Pigeon Forge is what they said. And they go, hey, take our week. And we've not done it yet.
My mom doesn't travel anymore.
Yeah, she's pretty much at home.
But they're still paying for that timeshare. I don't know why.
For us.
But we're not really big mountain people. I do prefer the beach. I prefer cruises.
Yeah.
That's us. I mean, we had a boat. I had a 20-foot Nautic Star center console, nice boat. Bought it, had 87 hours, and I think we sold it, had 95 hours. We washed it more than we used it. And we have the lakes here, 18 lakes and everything. And
I knew that was going to come up right there, Blaine.
Motor boating? Blaine.
I knew that was going to come up. The first ever I read,
people, Blaine.
I was like, I had to read it for a little bit.
No, you're right.
I knew that was going to come up in this chat.
Paramotoring. Yeah, you got that big old fan on your back.
I just don't know about a fan on my ass. What if it runs out of gas? Well, I guess you got a parasail up there.
Is that thing that you're on a thing and you're kind of flying around like this?
Well, basically, you're in a seat with a.
And you fly?
You go with it, you fire it up, and you got a parasail, and it picks you up, and it just keeps you going.
Yeah, you're like sitting in a seat.
We'll
with
look
a
it
fan.
up.
Yeah, that's not for me.
That's not my thing.
No, it'd be lucky I get way up there and the motor go blah 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 blah.
Oh, I forgot to put gas in it. Oh Lord!
I've told y'all this before, and I didn't know that I am scared of heights until we did this ropes course in January. And I know I'm scared of heights now, and that's a fear.
Well,
If I were to go skydiving, yes, I would have. I mean, of course, you're going to be tandem, but I mean, he's just going to have to throw my ass off the plane because I'm not getting off. I know I will not be able to say, woo, no.
Well, it'd definitely be something to just jump out of a plane. There ain't no doubt. But hey, I think
Anthony,
what we got?
if you have a boat, can you go anywhere like a cruise does? No. Well, it depends on what boat you have. You normally have to have a yacht to kind of go like the cruises.
they take
go and
22
stuff
foot,
like that.
24 footers and stuff like that. If the weather's good, they can make them run from Tampa over to, or not
The
Tampa,
Bahamas.
but out of the East Coast, and you can a few hours run over to the Bahamas. That's how close it is. And a lot of them, they'll take the bigger boats, but I have seen people take 24 foot, 26 footers. I wouldn't take.
But as far as where a cruise goes, you would have to have a yacht.
Nothing smaller.
I mean, you could go to the Bahamas in a smaller boat, but like the other places and stuff like that.
But I mean, I mean, for the most part, you can travel anywhere. Water is not owned.
Maybe they need to have a timeshare yacht.
I mean, if you have a yacht or whatever else, you could go anywhere. You could, as long as you stay a certain distance off a cruise ship, you can follow cruise ships. As long as you stay a safe distance and you're not a threat to them or anything like that. But you can take like the sailboats and stuff like that. You can go anywhere. You can sail around the world. So yeah.
Well, I'm talking about more in I'm talking about more in the waves and and stuff like that. If you're in a smaller boat, you ain't doing that. I mean, unless you just want to end up in the water.
Well, how big's your cowboy?
Me. I mean,
Water doesn't.
Y'all ever watch that show on Discovery that them Alaskan crab boats or whatever I don't know what it is, but
Deadliest Catch.
Yes.
I'm out.
Ship and it did that one time.
Look at that movie, The Perfect Storm.
Yeah, I've seen that.
They gonna see that shit coming to be like, we going that way. A cruise ship, like a hurricane comes in Florida, what a lot of people don't understand is they always think, oh my God, we can't go during that season. Now, I did follow a storm into Florida. It had I was supposed to go to Jamaica, and they made us go to Mexico. So they went over there, but the storm came up the coast of Florida. Well, we followed the ship in, and it was rough. Now, I'm telling you, we had to go to our rooms and all that, and you could feel the boat just bam, bam. And but they can outrun. You see a hurricane coming in, it's not like, oh, crap. They just go around them. It's like if you're
they do a great job. They do an excellent job.
Throughout the day, you can see the rain coming in, or if you're off the coast, you just go further over. The rain passes, and you go right back to where you were. It might get a little rougher, but yeah, they can outrun storms. I mean, they run 23 knots, 26 knots. Storms move 4 mile an hour, maybe 11.
You're talking about a yacht, though, and you could go to these ports, and we love the ports. Don't get us wrong, but we love the ship. We love the atmosphere of the ship.
We enjoy partying on the ship. We do.
It is so awesome.
Now, I'd say that if we don't have a great beach, that
Oh yeah, we love the beach.
We love going to the beach and hanging out, that kind of thing. But we still, just getting off Florida.
But you, Pepito, either
Crown apple or Crown peach.
Apple.
I'm going with apple.
Apple.
We've had that.
I don't know.
I'd go with both.
Can you mix them?
Why do I have to choose? Miss Cindy going, why do I have to choose? Can I?
Yeah.
Shot of this, a shot of that.
Or mix them together.
Or mix them together.
Apple peach.
I don't know.
Anthony, no, I have not. Actually, I have never even been to Jamaica yet.
I just said we were supposed to go to Jamaica, and we were supposed to go in April. It still don't get to Jamaica.
We love Jamaica.
We didn't go to the Blue Hole, but we had a great
I know
time
what
in
you're
Jamaica.
talking about, though. I've seen the videos and all that stuff of it.
Yeah.
We did the excursion, and now Jamaica, they were heavily armed we had a guard outside of the area of the beach that we were at our excursion,
Public.
armed guard, and
I mean, we got on a bus.
but they treated us awesome. We had a fantastic
We had a
time.
5-course meal on the beach. We go there. They drag up our lounge chairs. There's big old wooden lounge chairs. I mean, bam, drag them up to where we wanted to be at, and then brought us drinks and food, and I mean, it was just awesome.
And it was a drink included excursion,
Right.
and I didn't like the drinks they were bringing, and I'm like, hey, I like kamikazes. Can you bring me a kamikaze? And he brought me a kamikaze, and they started forking them out.
Oh yeah,
Faster than I could drink them, and that's fast.
Chris, yes, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
we are too, Chris.
Put me
No
on the
doubt.
queue, and that's fine. But I did think this whenever you asked me that question, Anthony, if I had ever been to the Blue Hole. Nancy did a video on it.
That's right. That's where I seen it.
And I was going to say that, but
With
I
her
was
daughter.
like, man, I don't know if that was the same place.
Oh
But
yeah, that might have been
you go there?
what I saw. Yeah.
Oh my God, I would love to go there.
Somebody else had done it too. I've seen a couple of them, but yep, Nancy was with her daughter on the
Yes.
last one. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
She
Now,
was,
I think the water in Jamaica was
Jumping off of
Yeah.
where they jump into the
yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, we went to Ocho Rios, Jamaica,
Mhm.
and we had a great time. Like I say, that beach, I'm laying on the beach, and I don't smoke anymore, but every once in a while I might smoke a cigar. So here me and friends smoking cigars on the beach, drinking drinks. I mean, you can't beat a day like that. I mean, that's just awesome time.
Take me with you. It sounds good. I was supposed to go to Ocho Rios the first time, and then our cruise in April was supposed to be Roatan, there's 3 names for it, but Roatan is where the port is.
We like that too. Mhm.
So this is twice. I did not get to go to Jamaica. Something is telling me
Maybe you shouldn't go to Jamaica.
Jamaica. How the hell that happened?
So, in Dominican Republic, okay, so maybe that's not the place, right? No?
No, she said there's one in the
Oh,
Dominican.
okay, there's a
and Jamaica.
and Jamaica. Okay.
Okay.
I just remember your video of you and your daughter there in that beautiful area, and you kept jumping off the
Have y'all ever?
Oh, that's right, because that's where you got mad at yourself for trying the mama that drink.
Mama Juana?
Yeah. Okay, I know now. Okay.
TC Papito, thanks for stopping in. Go out there and get that grass cut, brother.
Come do mine too. Shit.
See ya.
Mine needs it. I'm next.
Okay, Nancy, you didn't vlog the one in Jamaica. Yeah, I remember your because you went off the ship by yourself and everything. Okay, it's all come back to me now.
All right, yeah.
Y'all probably in the same boat as us. You watch so many videos.
You're right, Doug. You are right. I mean,
We watched all Nancy's. I mean, all of y'all. I mean, we watched so many that you remember stuff, but you almost have to see it again sometimes to actually get it.
Yeah.
Now, we haven't watched every single video of like Para DJ. Some of the ones that have put so many, we've went back and watched some of the first, and then missed some, and then catch certain ones of them. Some of them are just there's no way.
Oh yeah, you're right, Doug. I mean, like you say, Para DJ. I mean, now this last time we went on the Sunshine, so I went and checked out their videos on the Sunshine.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. And so I've seen that that series or whatever. So I mean,
there's certain cruise groups that are our
go-to information,
our informative sites. Some are our fun sites. I mean, there's just now we think Para DJ's fun too.
Oh yeah.
But they're really informative. I mean,
Well, I
love how they do the free and frugal, because this is my man right here. Free. And
when
frugal.
they do a port review or whatever they call it. I mean, those are fun. They do a great job.
They do a great job.
And I see where Dee, she's doing she's teaching the dances for the cruise ships, the wobble and.
Yes, she is doing that.
I already know the wobble because it's usually about 15 drinks. I got that wobble down. It's usually every cabin door going to the room.
I don't care if I know the dance or not. I guarantee you this. I will be on that dance floor.
Or stage if they'll allow it. We get up right there on the atrium bar dance floor. We did see a woman on the last cruise. They're sitting there. You know, you're not supposed to get up on the bar. And
In the atrium bar.
Her husband, I let her husband sit right there because she was sitting, and so I let them sit down, and she was over there so quiet. I hadn't said nothing for an hour.
They start playing Footloose, and this
This
woman
crazy
jumps
bitch
up out of her
up on her stool and jumps on the bar and
on the
just
bar, and
starts.
she is going to town, and it's like.
And I mean, she sat there the whole night just like this.
Our cruise director was Jen Baxter, and it was the 80s night, and she's up there singing and everything else, and she starts looking. She was kind of laughing at first, but this lady was getting down like, you're fixing to knock over all these drinks. And they finally got her down. I was like, oh,
they looked up at her like, oh, and when they finally got her down, they said, do not do that again. But I mean, she was just just sitting there all calm, and all of a sudden, this crazy woman just jumps up on the bar. I mean, she is going at it. Not just sitting there like this.
She wasn't crazy. She was having fun.
She's throwing her hands. She looked like she should have been in the damn movie.
Yeah.
The tequila.
One of them women or one of them people that drinks that one drink that just sets them over the line. Well, she drank that drink. It was bad, crazy. Man, I almost forgot about it. It was crazy. I mean, it's right beside me. I'm going, what the hell wrong with you?
I love Nancy. I do.
Oh, she's awesome. Nurse
Nancy. And your music. I mean, it's just, yeah.
Some people that do the longer vlogs, I hate it. I can't stand it. I can't make it through them.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll take 10 minutes of showing, everybody's learning. We've done, but
you're right.
It's one of those vlogs that I can literally, and when it's over, I'm like, damn, really?
Is that all? Yeah.
Nancy's just got such a wonderful.
She's always smiling. She's always happy. She's awesome.
Yes. If you're in a bad mood, I guarantee you, if you hang out with her, you ain't gonna be in a bad mood anymore.
Well, when she's on on her polo,
she always
has that laugh, and I could be doing something in the background.
Just a very joyful person.
And I'll say, "That's Nancy," and I always smile. I always laugh and smile when she's on there.
I usually wobble from buffet or MDR.
Well, I've done that before too, Blaine. I mean, our first cruises, we tried to eat. We tried to try everything food wise. Like I say, we always trying to do something different. Like our first cruises, we're trying to eat.
We were foodies.
We're gonna try all the food we can try. So now we don't eat as much. I mean, we still drink as much, but
more.
Okay, more, but yeah, I mean, we still try to do something new every cruise. We've done karaoke. We've stayed up late with, the dance clubs. I mean,
for a while, I mean, we got stuck in a routine on the ship, and we went here and there and stuff. But lately, we've been really trying to go watch more stuff, The Love and Marriage, and actually do more stuff on the ship and enjoy the ship, because we wouldn't even see the whole ship. You wouldn't go explore and stuff.
We actually did that more the first cruises.
Yeah, we've done that first cruises. So, I mean, we still try to catch a show here and there, comedy shows. I love comedy shows. But again, I'm sitting there, I'm minding my own business, and then somehow the comedian's picking on me. I don't understand it. Why is everybody picking on me?
I'm seeing you right now, it'd probably be because of that haircut.
But I'm out of here, Doug. I'm out.
Hold on, I'll go with you.
Okay, come on.
Crazy.
You going with him? You're the one who said it about him. What you gonna do? Go hug him and apologize? He's going to give you a bro hug. On the shows now, I go by the fun times thing that you get with the schedule and everything else. and I always pick out what I want to do now, and that's how I map out my day. Before, we never would do that and stuff like that. So now, after this last cruise, I'm like, okay, I love the Love and Marriage show, and I just kind of map it out. I'm like, okay, this is what we're doing at this time. So we usually hang out at Lido or whatever until the time for us to go and wherever we got to be at.
We've watched the Love and Marriage show a few times, but we definitely don't catch it on every ship because it's pretty similar.
I think
pretty
so.
similar.
Yeah, because one of the couples that were on there had been on many previous Love and Marriage shows, and that's the same thing that they said. It's so they knew how to answer it.
Mm-hmm.
But they were amazing. They were super old, but they knew how to play it because they had been on it so many times. So it was.
But now you talk about mapping out your day. I map out the day. I map out what I'm going to eat. I map it all out.
That app. You can see the menu.
The hub.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that hub app. I mean, it's awesome.
Hug now.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm good.
Yes, I gave it.
We're good.
I'm sorry about your hair. I won't talk about it no more.
I'm sorry too.
Chris, 11 cruises.
11. Oh Lord, Mr. Chris. I mean, hey, maybe one day I'll get there. I mean, we're on the October cruise will be our 9th.
It would have been our 10th.
Would have been the 10th, but the July cruise
got canceled.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. Ronnie, Tammy said that Steven gets poked on too for his laugh. He just laughs more. I love his laugh.
It's something else. I ain't no doubt about that.
You can't help but laugh with him.
You can't.
You can.
It'll put a smile on your face when you hear him laughing. That's for sure. That's good, though.
Griswolds, I think that would be nice too.
I agree too. Absolutely. I mean, it would be nice to be able to go on, know what's coming up, so you could pre-plan, because we like to plan everything, but at least have an idea of what we want to do.
I usually carry, I know you can do it on your phone and all that, but I usually carry the day's adventures and stuff like that in my pocket, especially if it's a sea day, and we'll kind of look at it, and if we feel like doing it, we do it. If we don't, we don't. I mean, we try to play excursions and stuff like that, but
that's us. We'll say, well, we'd like maybe we'll do this, maybe we'll do that. It's not that this is what we're doing. We don't have anything set in stone. Now, our very first cruise, the friends that we went with, the one wife, she had everything planned for us. So we had to see this show, and we had to be.
I'm not a real big show guy.
What we're doing.
And that was our first cruise. So, I mean,
we went along with it.
We went along with everything, and we had a great time.
We did, yeah.
We still had a great time. But after that, we said, we're not. If we want to do something, we're going to do it. No matter who we're with, who we go on the cruise with. Y'all go do what y'all want to do. We'll do what
our first cruise. We went with like 16 people, and I'd already been on a couple of cruises, and it was her first. And I told her, I said, we ain't doing all that. If we catch up with you and we'll have some drinks or something like that, but I'm not going to give you my whole cruise because you want to hang out and what you're doing sucks. So if we want to do it, we do it. If we're having fun and we miss something, we don't care.
We still have fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
So that's why if we go to Atrium Bar and there's something we like going on, we stay there. Even if dinner's late, because pirate pizza, you can
there's always food. I mean,
that 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we normally hit the pizza pirate pretty regular on the cruise because
got to have some carbs after alcohol.
Margarita pizza.
Anthony, do you like the food on the cruise?
Well, my wife and I did Love and Marriage on the Conquest. We tried to get into it all the way to the point of Doug taking off his shirt and almost breaking my back.
Like, what's up?
And breaking my back, and we still didn't get in it.
She's all laid back, sitting there. And
obviously, the middle couple is the hardest to get on because everybody's the middle couple.
Yeah.
newlyweds, married the longest, those two are set, but the middle slot is the hard slot.
Yeah.
Anthony, you're asking me if I like food on Carnival. I have to say yes, because I have only been on Carnival.
Us too.
Mhm.
We've only been on Carnival. So
Yeah.
we ain't got anything to compare it to.
Yeah,
We're
well,
all big foodies, so
I hear that NCL has some pretty amazing food. I've heard Royal Caribbean has some good food. So
I'm just not a big foodie. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, Chris, I'm the same way. If you overplan, you end up squashing it anyways. Then you just do whatever.
Well, we try to plan out the day, and then we're flexible. Plans change, but you gotta have a little bit of an idea what you're gonna do, and then you go.
Well, that way, you know.
That way, you're not left with nothing.
Right.
I mean,
And you know, some people may just want to hang out on the
yeah, we've done that.
Lido deck and just you know, if you can find a lounge chair. Now that's the big thing.
Have we ever laid at Lido?
Huh?
No, I don't think we've ever laid out.
No, not at Lido. We went to Serenity.
Serenity, and we usually the last couple of cruises late night. Last two short.
Oh yeah, show your shirt, the sun.
We didn't put the link up neither.
I will before it's over. Look at that. I love that. And then their logo is on the back.
Right.
We last couple of cruises, we started going late, and we went to the hot tub on the Serenity. And one time there was a couple people in there, younger people, and then just by ourselves, but it was relaxing. You know, a long day, and got in the hot tub for a little bit, and get Pizza Pirate, and it was about the end of our day. I loved it. Which we got one here now. Which are we using a hot tub tonight?
Oh, I hope someone screenshot that too. Chris,
We talked about motorboating earlier.
I love the turkey avocado sandwich from the deli. That was amazing.
I do have a little bitch about the deli. The last cruise, she had some sandwiches, I had some sandwiches, and a couple of the sandwiches I got, the bread was so hard that I could have threw it out the window, broke the window, like threw it. That was the only thing I've ever ate that the bread was just so hard. I don't know if
I hate that. I mean, now I've not had that in the deli, but in the main dining room, I've had it for like breakfast. You get a breakfast sandwich, and I'm trying to eat just egg and.
That's how the sandwich was, the deli.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
we're talking about foods we like. We're talking about main bread. The bread in the dining room. You know, you get this basket of bread that has different types of bread in it. That bread, I think it's a roll with like cranberries in it. It's got cranberries in the bread. Oh, that's our favorite. We love it.
My favorite bread.
I like that black bread. What is that? Like Outback has.
Pumpernickel.
It's good. We like that too. That's good, but yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. Now I will say that their sandwiches, the bread was really, really hard. My sandwich was, there was no complaints on it. It was.
It might have been the person cooking it. Twice I went and I got a deli sandwich, and both times I was like, what the hell? And they were different sandwiches.
Right.
You know, just who was cooking that day or whatever else. But I don't ever.
Nurse Nancy loves her shirt. Hey, traveling Nurse Nancy.
Hey, Ronnie Teresa.
So he said that they did their first Royal Caribbean cruise this past March, and that the buffet on Royal was awesome.
We're not buffet people, but again, each their own. Miss Alma, she says, I'm on a cruise. Wait on me.
Bring me my food.
Bring me my food. She'd let them.
I don't want to go fetch it.
No, yeah.
I don't eat much, so I can go get a guy's burger or just go get a taco or something like that. Or go get a salad. You know, I eat like a bird. I don't eat very much.
I got to eat.
Yeah, that's me.
Now on the cruise, we definitely
we do eat more.
Really, the last few cruises we really hadn't eaten.
Well, we've eaten less than we did before, but
right. But we eat 6 meals a day.
You know.
6 meals a day,
You're
but
right.
less amount.
Yeah. So, but the guys' burgers, I love the guys' burgers. I love the blue iguana, the tacos, the burritos.
Oh yes.
They're awesome.
Nurse Nancy, yep. Yep.
Now, you know it, girl.
What's weird was last cruise, I did all guys burger. The cruise before that was all iguana. The cruise before that was all guys burger. I almost alternate each cruise. It's weird.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand. I'm kind of the same way.
I ain't gonna lie. This last cruise and our youngest son tore up some guys burgers. Straight up with donkey sauce is what he would go up. And I said, well, you got to tell him. And he just a little old thing. He walks over and said, straight up with donkey sauce. And donkey sauce. And he got to where we'd walk up there and he knew to tell him, hey, this is how I want it.
Fix my burger.
In January, we went on the Sunshine.
Yeah,
and they had the Mongolian walk, and that's the first ship I've been on that has had a Mongolian walk that I remember that I found, and I tried that and I liked that. And I don't get much opportunity to eat Asian cuisine because Ronnie don't.
I ain't eating that stuff.
So I liked it.
We got BD here. You go through all your meats. Is that what you got?
I don't like noodles and, you got your vegetables and stuff like that. I don't like broccoli. I don't like no cooked carrots. I'm not.
Man, I'm a big vegetable person.
Now.
He doesn't like rice. How can you not like rice?
I don't eat rice. I ain't eating it. I'm just not eating it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. Don't make me eat it. That's right. I grew up, mom and dad put something on the table and they said, eat it. You ain't getting up.
I eat a lot, though. I eat about it. No, I don't eat a lot, but I'll eat about any damn thing.
I'm a little more picky. I seen it. There we go. Look at that.
So let's tell them, what kind of burger do you like from Guys?
Straight up with donkey sauce.
Every time he went through there, he was like, straight up donkey sauce.
Straight up donkey sauce. I'm not a fan of the donkey sauce, but hey.
He doesn't do mayonnaise.
I'm not a mayonnaise guy, so
I put I got the sauteed onions and I put all that. If you grab a burger, you got to have a shit falling out of it and the grease and just literally lick your elbows and clean up.
That's all right. Yeah.
I just had
and then he started doing the omelets.
Yep, and me and him started doing, the fresh omelets first time.
From Guys.
Yeah, they do it at Guys Burger on that one, and I had never got the fresh omelet, and I was like, yeah, let's try it one time. And she went back with her mom and our older, the 10-year-old, and he said, well, I'm going with you because he liked everything I was eating. So we went over there and got that omelet going, and we ate that thing about every day.
It's gonna be Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie, my brother. Eat if you can. Eat.
Yeah,
some people won't let you eat.
She's
calling me to death.
Yeah, we was talking earlier, Ronnie Gilbert. Teresa's walking you to death, but Ronnie said at least she feeds you.
That's right. At least she
feeds you. Her bartender.
Tammy said, I wish y'all could mail me a Cuban sandwich.
A Cubano.
So good.
I've had those at the deli. And
I maybe want to ask her, who makes a really good Cuban sandwich?
Yeah.
This guy. You gotta see how I make it too. I put a pan on top of the bread and oh man, that thing's good.
My big son. Are you talking about my oldest son? I see
Doug.
Doug's the biggest son.
You're sitting here looking at my big son. That is the absolute truth right there.
There you go.
Woo! That boy. He's a mess. Yeah, my oldest son came by day before yesterday, and he came by today. My middle son came by yesterday, and then I got my 2 boys inside. Anthony, my teens, Yeah, my teens are well, my oldest is out on his own, and then my middle son is at his dad. So, but I see him now. They're coming, especially with the everything that's going on, going kind of moving out of here. Now they're coming over.
Good deal. I see Miss Joyce. She said she enjoys the C-Day brunches. I do too. I mean, the C-Day brunches. I like the. I get the huevos rancheros sometimes, and of course the steak and egg. I like that. Now, like I've had the pork. I don't know.
Now they changed their C-Day brunch menu. Their C-Day brunch menu is not the same.
Yeah, they've changed it.
They've changed many things on it. I'm not sure if I like it better or not, but
Mike says, I'll eat whatever you put in front of me as long as it's not moving. Hi, Mike. I mean, hey, brother. I mean, you go. I mean, I might would do that too, but somebody won't let me eat nothing. She's starving me to death. Help.
Well, I haven't gained nothing on any of these last cruises or anything, but I have a feeling because we ain't been on a cruise in a while, and we get to go on this October cruise.
Gain anything?
Y'all have
not gain on a cruise.
What do you do? Tell me, Doug. I need your.
How do you not gain on a cruise? And we really are not big eaters on the cruise. We eat, but a lot big eaters than we are at home.
True.
But
I gain less. I gain 10 to 15 pounds each cruise. Now
we can't drink more. There's only 15.
Yeah. Well, I told you a little secret on how to get past that.
You got to drink the beer, though. You know,
we're not beer drinkers.
But you can do it with well, it's hard for y'all because of the way y'all do your drinks. I mean, you pay for them, but y'all be different. Yeah. That sucks. You need more port days in.
There you go.
They suck now with that 15 drink.
The Voyage Burger on C-Day brunch is amazing. I'm trying to think if I've had that.
Yeah. I've heard other people saying that the Voyager Burger.
Gilbert haven't had it.
I had some kind of burger one day. I'm not sure what it was.
Yes, nautical nurse Nancy, just get us out there.
Girl, you're right. That's the best thing about, it doesn't matter whatever you like to eat, it's on that ship somewhere. I mean, you're not going to starve to death. That's for sure. You might hear at our house, you might starve to death.
Chris likes the older brunch menu. He said,
"I did too, Chris. I did too. I'm still sampling this one, so
I know. Just give me a bite of everything, please.
That would be
serve you. Here's a little bit of this, a little bit of this.
I will tell you this: they're putting crew members back on the ships.
Well, that's like last night, Johnny Shaw. I mean, he said that he's been contacted by Carnival.
I'm friends.
Being ready to get back on the ship.
Yeah, and I'm friends with one of the security guards on Carnival, and he was just packing up. I know, right?
Security guard.
I know.
It took me a minute. Security guard.
She knows him on every ship. Is this the one that made you stay in the room, or the one that had you from the bar? Or?
Y'all. All right, go ahead, Cindy. Tell the story. I'm sorry. Go ahead, tell the story.
So he's actually fixing to he's getting on Valor right now.
So if they're putting security back on there, they're probably retraining them.
And what I'm going to tell you is they are fixing to have to undergo a lot of training and new training and stuff like that for when this opens back up. So they've already started it. So that is good news.
Yeah.
So it's fixing to be happening.
Things are moving in the right direction.
Yes.
A lot of their crew members home and stuff like that. And people say, well, there's no way they're going to be able to get going and go get people that quick. Well, if you're running at a less capacity to start with, yes, you can get people where they need to be. As long as flying and all that starts opening up a little bit more. And that was before getting them home, is everything was shut down. Well, stuff is starting to open up now, so it might be a little easier for them to get there. But if they're bringing on security and everything like that, that's the right direction.
Yeah, Ronnie. I swear I'm not drunk. Come on now, come on.
I swear I'm not drunk. Autocorrect is killing me. All right, Chris.
I can say I'm a little concerned with. I mean, I know how it has been for me at the hospital and all the changes that there have been. Daily changes.
Always changing.
Daily changes.
She'll come home complaining. They done changed the rules again.
I mean, it's just daily changes. I have to read my email when I'm off for a few days just to see what's changed before I go back to work. So I'm a little concerned that when we go on the ship, it's not going to feel like home. It's going to be different. So, I mean, I'm definitely going, but I'm just a little concerned about those changes. And I'll do whatever I have to do to be back on that ship. I want on that ship.
Definitely.
But,
hey, they can take my temperature every morning before I come out of the room. I don't care. Just put me.
Things like that don't bother me. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's things that won't bother me at all.
As long as it's not a rectal thermometer. If they're trying to use that, then that might be something.
Monty, I almost made a comment like that. I swear I was thinking the same thing. Like, babe, I'll check your temperature every morning. But I didn't, and you did. I was thinking it. Woo.
Oh,
But if that's the case, he's going to bend over and take it because we're going to stay on that ship.
Okay, I guess I won't.
But no,
Happy life, brother.
Things like that doesn't bother me, but I just don't want it to be like, oh, you can't sit next to somebody, and you can't take away that the socialization on the ship.
I mean, we got too much where you couldn't do the shows or the comedy shows, or we can't have the nightclub open or the piano bar. I mean, then that's no good. It's you took away the fun, because the fun is the people hanging out and
the people definitely make the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, I can go ahead.
Traveling Gilberts. Which one of y'all's been in that casino?
Ronnie said it was Teresa.
Come on, fess up. Which one?
Ronnie said it was Teresa.
Who do y'all think's in the casino most out of me and Doug?
Sandy.
Yep.
Hush, I was asking in the chat, and you gonna say
the chat. Oh, I didn't know you was asking the chat.
No, y'all can answer. I was trying to tell him.
We knew.
We knew.
She didn't send me the email what she was thinking or doing right then.
Hey, Cindy. Security guard.
Where was you at when the security guard?
When you became friends.
Oh my gosh, are we seriously gonna talk about this?
Hey, she's already hit me and pinched me and everything.
Oh Lord!
Did y'all see that? No.
I felt it.
All right.
Oh, changing the subject. I thought we was gonna go on with that one.
Yeah, with you. I have met some security guards on the cruise ship. Sure enough, we are friends on Facebook. And it is what it is.
We're not big gamblers, not because we don't like gambling. We love gambling. We just don't win. I mean, you can't just lose and keep playing.
Oh man, I can't do it. I mean, I just seen pull up a ball.
So it's hard for me not to go in there.
This is how much attention I pay to me playing. I'll go and she'll be playing or something, and I'll go sit down on the machine. I really don't give a shit about it. But when I get a check sent back to me and I want like $65, I don't even go get the money.
Because he didn't cash out.
They just send it to me.
So
and
they
I'm
sent him a check.
Okay.
Oh.
So we've won some, but we don't. It's not like we're going to go and sit down and we're not big casino. Well, I mean, casino bar maybe, but we don't go.
Now we've enjoyed the casino bar because
we enjoy every bar.
we enjoy every bar, but I mean it's just a different atmosphere. So we try to hit up anywhere. We don't care. But no, casinos are not our thing. But
Me.
We've
never been to the Alchemy Bar. Do y'all believe that?
The Alchemy Bar.
We've
been
never.
one time.
It wasn't one of our main bars.
It wasn't.
It's kind of
It's a little more hoity-toity.
well, quiet.
And it was more quiet.
We're
maybe
not
more
quiet
refined.
people, so-
I'm hanging out drinking.
I'm got the finger up.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
me.
and that's all right. We met a couple there that were from Charlotte. Just right up the road.
Oh yeah,
So-
and hung out with them. And,
Yeah, we hung out.
yeah. Facebook friends now.
Yeah.
It's easy though. I mean, I'm like, just give me a beer, whatever.
So Mike says things are starting to go up slightly there too. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, well, I will say, now talking about around here, my particular floor at the hospital holds 32 patients, and we are like 28, 29, and we were dropped down to like 10 patients during COVID. I was getting called off all the time, 10 patients. So we're like 28, 29 again. I mean,
Well, Sarasota, which I know y'all have heard of Sarasota in Florida, which is some, Siesta Key and stuff like that. Some of the prettiest beaches are usually top 10, stuff like that. They're just south of Clearwater, but their hospitals down there,
you're right, Nancy.
zero anybody down. with,
Alma, did you just
that
say
virus.
that yours went down to 10 and then it's gone back up to 28?
Yeah, they cut
The
every-
patients.
the patients. Yeah, not
Not
COVID.
COVID.
Oh, okay.
They cut elective surgeries, and I work on the surgical floor,
Yeah.
so they cut all that stuff out, trying to make beds for a surge of patients. Well, the surge never happened,
No.
and we were at
our
like
county-
hovering around 10 patients.
Our county's been pretty good here, so we've been pretty blessed.
But they've
Y'all-
opened back up elective surgeries, and we're bumping and booming, and the hospital's about
Yeah.
packed again. So that's a good thing. I mean, it was a rough day yesterday, but it's a good thing.
She's like, oh my God, it's like pre-COVID around here. Oh Lord, and I'm like, all right, sure, okay.
I already showed her.
Keep your hands up.
Yes, Chris, I know. I don't, Anthony. I did get on there for a little bit, and I said, whatever. Teresa, every night, every night.
Alma likes that quarter machine, dropping quarters in and that thing
We
pushes.
don't have no
forward.
quarter machine on the day.
Okay, it's a token machine. I don't know what
It's
it
a
is.
quarter. They do quarters on that thing.
You put something in it. Quarter.
There is the quarter.
Yeah.
Put something in
Yeah,
it.
and it pushes it. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got a token
You're right.
in there,
Yeah.
or whatever. it
See,
was.
that's what happened. Now, Ronnie, I'm on your side. She was mean
Sorry,
to me
baby.
for a minute.
But there are like no S's in the machine. You like spell bonus. There's no S's in it.
It's like,
Or whatever
She was
letter.
doing tokens like at what's that place? Chuck E. Cheese. Y'all have Chuck E. Cheese up there?
In Spartanburg.
not in our town.
There's nothing in our town.
No,
I heard today you was trying to look for that cable. Y'all ain't got shit in your town.
no. Now I forgot there's a little computer store in the next town over, which
somebody
is like
said
15 miles, and I always forget about it because it's just a little rinky-dink computer store. So yeah, I went to Office Max online and doggone Walmart online, and nothing was showing up for the store. And so I hit a couple other stores and I'm like, I was riding by and I just happened to see it, and I said,
Computer. Yeah.
computer. I'm like, yeah, because actually somebody on Facebook had mentioned it, and I'm like, okay. So I swung in there and they had it. So hey, and I think it's working pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, we haven't seen nothing. We'll see like a little like a glitch here and there, and I don't think nothing all night. I mean, I put it on the TV so we could kind of see it, and it looks fine.
good.
He says he loves tea time on Carnival. Nurse Nancy said it was with the surgical patients, and now it's picking up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how Miss Alma was. I mean, she, the hospital asked if they wanted to be
Volunteer to be redeployed. Well, I work for a very large healthcare system that works in a large area. So by agreeing to be redeployed, I could have been sent to any of these areas. But if they called me off and I didn't work, I would have got paid. Anyway, yeah.
So
without using my PTO time.
So she's been called off a few times. She said no, of course.
I said no.
And but she's been called off a few times, and she just had to use her PTO time.
I had 300 and something hours of PTO. I can play their game.
I'm not going 2 hours.
I can ride it out.
Well, I mean, you could have been sent 2 hours down the road.
Yeah. And I hate driving in Charlotte. Yeah. I hate driving in Charlotte.
All right, here you go, guys. We'll see y'all in the casino on some rough sea days, okay? Y'all can play that quarter machine in there then.
We got $300 on board credit because they canceled our July cruise. So
there was a guy that did one of the quarter machines. He got $1,000. I think it was $1,000 a quarter, maybe $400 a quarter, but some large amount of quarters. And he went in there doing it. I think it was $1,000, and he only got like $600 back or something like that. But he did the machine, and they would sit there and.
Oh yeah, he did a YouTube video on it, and he vlogged himself doing that quarter machine. He won some scratch off tickets,
but he ended up not.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one. Now I did see the one, the claw machine that grabbed the money. Now she tried that a couple times. She didn't win. My brother, I think he won. I think my brother had won like $100 out of there.
We were on a cruise where somebody won something off the claw machine. I think it was
no, it was
what was it, 5? They won something. I mean, they got it and put it in the thing. I don't remember what the amount was, but
the one where they have the key. With the one where they have that key thing where you have to bring it up and put that key in there.
Yeah.
Oh, and I was so close.
I spent some money in that too.
Yeah, she played that one too. That's the kind of games that she plays.
But now his brother, he's racked up in the casino.
Well, that's what he said. Now I've seen tickets for one big. I don't know how much he may have spent more than he's telling me, but I've seen tickets. He said, "Look what I won! Look what I won!" Now he's done pretty good sometimes. So, I mean, but
I passed on my flights, Anthony. Me and my father-in-law, me and my stepfather.
That would be my dad.
Me and my stepfather on the cruise. We were tearing up them slot machines.
Man, he is a hoot.
And my mom.
Lord,
he played so much that they ended up. He got a drink card.
He ain't even been on a cruise and
he don't drink.
And they give him this shit during the cruise. That tells you how much he was playing. You come to eat, you go to casino, he's up there. It's like,
so he got a drink card and he's like, okay, well, what do y'all want? Alrighty then.
Shit.
So he don't drink. So he was just asking us what we wanted. He'd go up there, every few minutes and get whatever we wanted. But yeah, he played so much. He played so much. He got a card for free drinks. He got all kind of offers.
Well, you're not supposed to give the drinks away, and the lady would come up to him, and he's like, "Let me get this," and he'd ask me, "What do you want?" And the lady kind of looked like, "Really?"
They still gave it to him.
At first, he wouldn't do that. He would just ask for, "What do you want?" I was like, "Give me this," and usually an Ultra or something like that. Finally, he's just like, "Well, what do you want?" Same thing. I'm like, "Yeah," and she just looks over like, And they're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to be the person.
Well, yeah, you're right. They're not supposed to, but they know what happens. So, some of you get the right one, they'll just overlook it.
I'm just so disappointed they took Foster's.
Anthony, I use my sign and sell card because I'm on Carnival. I use my sign and sell card, so you can go to the little.
We've done both. What? Sometimes we do cash in the casino.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes we do the card.
We always take a little bit of cash with us just for.
I just put it on my sign and sell card and I use it. Whatever I don't use, I'll.
We might have brought X amount of cash, and if we don't spend our cash, then we'll go to the casino.
And may spend it because when we go to the casino, it's all about okay. We got X amount of money we want to spend at the casino, and that's it.
We budget.
That's an entertainment expense. So that's it. And if you win some, you keep playing. If you lose, then you're out. That's the way it goes. But my brother, I mean, that last cruise we was on with him, I mean, if we didn't know where he was at, well, we always knew where he was at. He was either in his room or he was at the casino. He said he won big, but I don't know.
Yeah. I personally have never. I know a lot of people that have.
We usually use it.
Yeah, I always use my onboard credit.
Now, people getting $600, $800 onboard credit and stuff like that. I'm sure people are going to go casino because that's the way it was before. But now that everything's changed, I don't know if they're going to allow people to go to casino and you have $800 or $600 or $400 onboard credit. Before it was $100 or $100 or $200. Now that things have changed, and a lot of people know you could go to casino and get your onboard credit. I don't know. But
that might be different. Yeah, you're right.
I bet that changes, Ronnie. I bet you.
I don't know if that.
If you got $600 onboard credit, I don't think they're going to let you go to casino and just get your $600 out.
Yeah, because they'd rather you spend that money because usually the house wins, right?
And they're not going to give you the cash. That's why they do that. So I don't know. Little hidden secret there. A lot of people don't know, and I mean, of course, Nancy knows. We know, and I'm sure y'all know. But
I'm
sure a lot of people don't know that. You can go to casino if you got $50 onboard credit.
Put your card in, and
yeah.
You guys budget too. Okay, listen to this.
Oh my Lord!
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord! Mr. Risa, what are you doing? I mean,
well, you know who's talking? It's definitely Ronnie on there right now.
Tammy, going back to you, yeah.
That's us, no doubt. I mean, we budget our money like that. And, you talk about, if we have an onboard credit, if we don't use it, sometimes like we say, we'll go to the casino and use it in the casino, but if not, we'll use it as pictures. But, our bartenders, our waiters or whatever, we'll do a tip and it'll come out of that onboard credit also. So, I mean, we're not going to leave any money. I've been down to the last night and not used the onboard credit or something, and I'm definitely tipping the bartenders that have treated me, well all week. I give them a big old tip.
We always make sure we have before we go on. I'll cash some hundreds out, stuff like that. Make sure we have some 5s and 10s and 20s and stuff like that. Like I was telling you about being on the Lido deck when you're at Sea Day, you find that certain guy, you're going to hit 15. You can buy some buckets. Say, hey, I need a bucket of beer from a friend or something like that, and they'll charge it and won't take it off of your 15. So we tip pretty good, and stewardess at the room, and of course getting on the tip, and
right.
We always make sure we got 5s, 10s, 20s, and all that.
Talking about pictures in this group cruise, me and Ronnie definitely want to get some group pictures with you guys that's on this group cruise.
I mean, anybody, we like them funny pictures too that, you'll take and just cat in a hat or something, some kind of crazy, just acting a fool kind of pictures.
We got some 80s pictures. And
we've done the 80s pictures.
We didn't buy those.
We didn't buy the 80s, but,
I like pictures.
Yeah, that's one of our biggest.
Well, I mean, are y'all dressing up?
We're thinking about it. We seriously, we talked about doing because it's during Halloween, so there's definitely going to be a Halloween night.
Yeah.
And we're definitely, if we can find the right costume, we're going to, we've joked around about the Carol Baskin and the Tiger King, that kind of thing, but I don't know if that'll happen, but we definitely looking and trying to find some kind of what's he got to show us?
This one right here is it was such a great time with degenerates and everything else, but this is kind of stuff that I don't know if y'all gonna be able to
take the thing out.
That's gonna be a screenshot. I know she got some kind of picture. She didn't.
Let's hold it up so they can see that.
She straightened me. That pictures like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's kind of pictures we like.
That is great stuff right there. And that was at Nachi Kokum.
Nachi Kokum.
We've never been there. We've heard about it, but we went to the Paradise Beach in Cozumel.
Yeah, they're all
right down that strip.
Yeah, you're right.
Depends on how much partying. Like Sancho's is really partying. I think
I've heard.
We want to do that one next, but Nachi Kokum, if you just want to go and
you can make it laid back, but I mean, if you want to party, you party. It's all inclusive. All you can eat, all you can drink, and everything else. They have the pool, the swim up bar. They have the beach right there.
But there wasn't enough music. It was quiet, kind of quiet.
That's how Paradise Beach was more laid back. It was more laid back. We had a great time. We enjoyed it, but
because we brought our own party.
I mean, we had a great time.
I mean, the Spikers and the Degenerates. That's party. Yeah, I ain't no doubt.
If you're with the right people, you can have a great time no matter where you're at or what you're doing.
I don't care if you got music, you ain't got music. I mean, you bring your own party.
Well, we don't care what cruise line we go on. We don't care what ship we're on.
Look at him. He said,
"Have fun."
Chris Barnett said he's gonna go as Harry Potter.
$500 cruise cash when the $400 when and we got our drink package whenever it was on sale too.
Yeah. What was it, 20% off? I think
20 or 25.
Yeah, I missed that. Yeah, I think it was 20%. We missed that sale, but
how'd you miss that sale?
It was over. We wasn't thinking about this cruise when that was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all weren't on that cruise yet. I remember.
Yeah.
Ronnie don't usually miss that kind of stuff.
I try not to. I'm a thrifty kind of guy. So
well, I think y'all got lucky because I don't think they're.
Tammy.
I don't think they're allowing any. I don't think they're booking anything. Even if I don't think they're even allowing anybody to book anymore on that one. So y'all probably got it right in time.
I think so. I think we snuck in on that one. I know our friend Jenny. Well, she ain't been on here tonight. I think we made her mad last week, but
we love Jenny.
But we still love Jenny. I mean, we do. We love her to death. But she tried to get on that cruise because we was gonna be on that cruise, and she couldn't get a room.
Yeah, Nancy Nachi Kokum is.
I loved it. I mean,
I like a little bit of music. There wasn't as much as I wanted, but other than that, that place is freaking awesome. I mean,
they only allow a certain amount of people on there. So if you do ever want to go to Nachi Kokum, book it online
early.
They take you just pay a little deposit, and then whenever you get there, you go to your little sign-in station that they have there, and they take the rest of the fee. I think it was $55 a person.
It's about the same as
it was cheap.
Mr. Sanchez.
But it's all you can eat, all you can drink.
Actually, Mr. Sanchez.
I said Sanchez. I mean, they all Mexican to me. I don't know.
Sanchez. Mr. Sanchez.
Mr. Sancho's also caps how many people can go in. So they do as well. We looked it up online, and you can get tickets before you go, but they also put a number on it. And if
it's I think it's 300 or I know it's a lot less at not the Kokum, but
I don't know what that number was.
121 or something like that at Nachi Kokum.
Yeah, like 120 or.
But I mean, we were at this little tiki thing. The waiter comes out to you. They wait on you and everything else. And the people behind us were they had their music playing. They had some kind of little radio and stuff like that. So they brought their own music, but they were having a party themselves.
Of course, we're like, hell yeah!
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna play.
If you want to party, you can party there.
Yeah.
If you want to be laid back, you can be laid back there.
I'm just a big music person where, I want to hear some music in the background. And I mean, if that's my biggest bitch, is not enough music around.
Well, we like that too. I mean, now there's sometimes you want just a chill day, just hanging out at the beach, or say you laying out the beach and just chill. But if you go to a place like Margaritaville, which a lot of these ports have, that's party time there. And if there's not a party going on, it's like, what?
I've never been to a beach. As wonderful as it is, the little music doesn't add.
You're
some
right.
fun. I mean, music's awesome.
Our favorite is Half Moon Cave.
Throw some music in there.
And
It's even better.
You throw music in. It's like heaven on earth to me.
Degenerates and life is good.
Even like Jason was able to walk down. He walked down the beach a little bit, and he flew his drone over Nachi Kokum and stuff like that. I mean, it was such a good day. And then we even left there, and we went into the port there at Cozumel. Oh my God, that started the party.
Stripper poles and.
I remember seeing that on video. I did see that on video.
Hey, when you see Jason's drone footage, if anybody's watching, go back and look at it. Just think at that time, I was walking through sand spurs. Because when he took it up, I walked where he was, and I went through. It was crazy. It was on a beach, and I had sand spurs all in my feet. So when y'all watching all this beautiful footage, I want you all to think of me down there crying.
You was in pain. You was in pain. Oh, Lord.
There's one word I have for that. Not one word. Yeah, one word. Shoes.
You're on a beach.
You on the beach? Get some bad shoes.
And I mean, it tore me up, son.
I think Jason has been very.
You're right, baby. No shirt, no shoes, no problem. That's right.
Yeah.
Except for sand spurs.
Yeah, sand spurs.
It was on the beach.
Yeah, we did. We did too.
How do you have sand spurs on the
Couldn't
beach?
beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Jay,
party time.
come along with me.
I don't know how to party. Can y'all show me how? Jay
knows how to party.
Jay partied last night.
Like a rock star.
They were celebrating their move to Florida, and he partied like a rock star last night.
And Jay, let me tell you, okay, when I'm at home, Ronnie talks junk about me, but you said you do this Irish.
The Irish dip.
Irish dip,
Irish dip?
But we've had friends here and be hanging out and partying hard, and Ronnie's like,
where'd Alma go? She
Where'd
in the bed. She done left. She ain't said goodnight, ain't said nothing. She gone.
When it's time, it's time.
That's right.
So I'm with you, Jay. I understand. That's the nice thing about a cruise ship versus being on land and you're somewhere and you're partying. Then you got to get an Uber or a cab or whatever and get back home, however long that may take. And on the ship, a few minutes to get back to your room.
Especially if you book a room right down below the
right next to the bar.
Atrium bar.
Our last cruise, it was a 4 maybe 5. 4 or 5 doors down.
That's us. Yeah, we weren't that far. We were just like,
we got
the first door.
Finish out that day and be like, yeah, 4. Here we are, same floor. We know how to book it now a lot different. Where before we didn't give a shit what room, just say, okay, we want Ocean View, but wherever. We kind of do now a little bit more on, especially her being a travel agent. Say, okay, we know what area, book it out early, and actually request a room. And how to look at a ship now. So we've learned a lot.
We don't have the luxury of booking cruises early enough. It's not the money aspect. It's the
our schedule.
Our schedule. Ronnie being in school, so
kids and grandbabies.
So a lot of times we have to take what room's available. But
Carnival has their offer right now until the end of this month. Yeah. NCL has the some good. They've had some good offers. I haven't checked them lately because
I'm like itching to just.
We've got to book our January cruise. We've took a January cruise every year.
Every year, I mean,
for the last few years, and that's
our Christmas present to each other. I mean, we just go on a cruise instead of buying each other Christmas gifts because it's always, what do you want? What do you want?
I want a cruise.
And then we say, okay, that's what we're going to do.
We do birthdays. Everything is exactly the same. We say, you know what? Instead of just spending money on stuff, I mean, she's going to get what you want in a year, and me too. Instead of spending money on a gift, let's do cruising.
So we asked the kids, do you want Christmas or do you want a cruise? Cruise. I mean, they still get Christmas. They still get gifts to open and stuff like that.
Right.
But their big gift is, like last year we gave them, they opened up their boarding passes as a Christmas gift.
And I mean, they still get stuff from us, of course, but it's not big stuff.
Right.
So they get all the stuff.
Yeah.
But we're not going to shell out $500 for Christmas on each kid where you spend, $150, $200, something
That's
like that.
awesome, Jay.
Oh, yeah.
But they straight up said they didn't know last year. I asked them 3 months before, would you rather go on a cruise or do you want a regular Christmas? And I asked them it was 2 or 3 months before it.
Bye, Chris.
All right, Chris, we'll see you. Absolutely. Go check them out. I mean, Alana's Vingano, I mean, that's a great channel. So, absolutely. We're just on here. We'll be here until it kicks off.
If you guys want to head on over, I mean, feel free. We ain't going to be mad at nobody.
Yeah, we're not offended by no means. I mean, we're just hanging out. That's what Friday night's about. We just drink and hang out and chit-chat and have a great time. So, hey. No doubt.
So the Traveling Gilbert said that they do a February cruise every year.
Is there a special reason you do a February cruise every year? I done had 4 drinks. That's it. 4 drinks.
Because he don't get food.
I'm getting tongue tied. I can't speak correctly.
Because I won't feed him.
She starved me to death, Ronnie. I told you. Her and Miss Teresa have been talking. I know they have. She probably.
Actually, me and Teresa should talk because Ronnie probably does need some life insurance.
No, Miss Teresa. Don't you be contacting her. Lord, no.
Ronnie's set. If I kick the bucket, Ronnie's set. So
if I kick the bucket, it'd be on to husband number 5.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh.
Okay,
we do that.
Gift. All right, there you go, Miss Michelle. There you go. That's awesome.
Traveling.
That's the month I proposed.
What day was it?
What, was it Valentine's Day? Okay, he said, Ronnie said, she will hook you up.
Ronnie, he's such a romantic.
Oh, Ronnie's a great guy. I mean, I ain't even met him yet. I know he's a great guy.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
1, he's a Kiss fan. 2, I mean, look at that woman he's married to. She's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what 3 is, but hey, he's a great man.
Yeah.
You kind of know when you talk to people and you get to talking to them and everything else. You either know you click or don't click or, yeah, I mean.
Absolutely.
Well, Ronnie and I are, Monday is actually our anniversary.
Our anniversary? 7 years?
7 years. We've been together for 8 and a half.
I don't know.
We started. Yeah, 8 and a half. And
we took our very first date on Friday the 13th, January 2012.
Friday the 13th has actually been lucky days for us. I know that sounds crazy, but we've had actually the year we got together was the most Friday the 13th. But
So does Ronnie get to eat on Friday the 13th?
Do what?
Do what, Doug?
Does Ronnie get to eat on Friday the 13th?
No.
The very first one I did. The very first one.
I fed him good.
You didn't feed me.
When we first got together, who fed who?
Friday the 13th was our very first date.
Oh yeah.
We went to the Outback. Of course, I'm sure I had a steak, but she had some kind of steak
Medallions on rice.
Ooh, I'd be getting that lobster tail steak.
and
Tuna.
And then we went bowling.
then we went bowling.
And I beat him. Nah. He don't let me do nothing. He never let me do nothing. He makes me work hard.
I'm competitive. I want to win all the time.
Oh,
He is too.
we
And I
are
am
too.
too.
We don't let each other win. We win, we lose, we
Let's
lose.
step our game up. That way, if we ever have competition with another couple,
That's
we
right.
We're gonna win.
Ain't nothing wrong with healthy competition.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with that.
So traveling Gilbert's was Valentine's Day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing. I actually proposed to Miss Alma on Christmas morning. I gave her her presents.
He was actually gonna wait
I
because
was.
our very first date, like he said, was Friday the 13th, January, Friday the 13th, and he was gonna wait till Friday the 13th to propose because it was a solid year when we were together.
I would have been Friday the 13th, but the 13th.
The 13th, yeah. And he couldn't wait. Christmas Eve. I mean, not Christmas Eve. It's Christmas morning.
I told my son he'd been holding on to the ring upstairs in his little lock box for me. I said, "Go get it. Go get it. Right now it's the time. So go get it."
My was Friday. I swear it was Black Friday. We went shopping for the boys. Black Friday. We was at Toys R Us. And we were going to the mall after that. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, I got to figure out how to do this. So we go over to the mall real quick. I'm not going to make this long. We go to the mall. We go looking at rings and everything else. And so she picks out what ring she wants and everything else. And the lady said, "You want to put it on?" I said, "Put it on." I said, "I ain't even asked her yet." I said, "No, you got to put that thing in the box and everything." She was disappointed because I had not asked her. So I had already talked to the cookie place, you know, where they make the big cookies.
Right.
When we came in, she was looking at some stuff. And so I went over there and I said, "I need you to make me a cookie." I said, "We're going to come back and this is the way I'm going to do it." Well, on the way back, she wants to go eat pretzels. And I'm like, "We got to go get
a cookie."
I'm like, "Well, you go get the cookie and I'll go do my order of pretzel bites."
So she threw a wrench and everything. I'm like, "No, I'll go with you and get a pretzels."
But we still got to get a cookie.
Yeah. So we go over there and they're like, "Oh, do you want to look at it and this and that?" And I'm like, "You want to look at it?" She's like, "Oh, I'm sure it's fine." I'm like, "You need to look at it." So there's everybody standing behind the counter. She's like, "What the hell is going on?" There's like 6 people just staring at the camera. And she's like, "What the hell?" So they open it. It says, "Will you marry me?" He starts crying, goes around the corner.
The whole entire mall, everybody in the food court of the mall, everything standing around,
They
pooping
see what's
and
going on.
hollering
So
and everything
everybody
else.
in the
And
mall
I'm
is like, "Oh!"
so I don't know who all had their cameras out. I mean, the cookie place had their video. Oh, and he even emailed us the video.
Awesome.
I know it's still on my email. Why are you
Doug's
crying?
romantic.
Right?
Doug's romantic.
No, I threw that shit together that night. We walked in, I said, "This is what I'm going to do." And then I told her, I said, "Okay, now you can put that ring on." But I made her, she wanted to put that ring on so bad. We bought the ring that night at the jewelry store. And then I let her put it on whenever we got over there and opened the cookie. So there's our little story.
Awesome. Do I bet?
I think I'll say it.
Well, man, talk about love. That Friday the 13th, was there a full moon? I mean, I guess what are you talking about? What actual full moon or?
I was thinking the same thing. What kind of full moon?
I mean, I don't know. What are you talking
Nurse
about?
Nancy, yes, there was.
Was there a full?
Oh yeah.
Was there actual full moon, or you
Oh
talking?
yeah, there's
Naked across the cow pasture or nothing, was you?
Huh?
He wasn't running naked across a cow field or nothing, was he?
Absolutely not. You never know what you step in a cow pasture. I mean,
A patty.
We got set up on a blind date. That was a blind date, and
well, I'd never met her. We
talked
talked
for a few weeks.
a couple weeks
On
on the computer, but we were set up with my friends, and so we went out. We all went out together, and I guess the rest is history. Here we are today. That was like 8 years ago.
We were
Or 8.5 years ago.
I mean, the very first date, it was just like instant.
Awesome.
That's how it was with us. I mean, we did have a few hiccups and stuff like there in the beginning.
We did too. I mean, there was.
It's a small town here, and you got your drama and everything else, and so we went through them hiccups and got through them.
I mean, we got married. I mean, she was my third wife. And
he asked my boys, he had my boys one day, and he asked them, he was like, hey, do y'all want me to marry your mom? And they were like, yeah.
So I called her and I said, let's go. She said, what are you talking about? I said, get dressed. She thought we were going to work like one of my jobs. So I take her to Bartow. We walk in there and I said,
we didn't get married then, but we got the,
we got to get
we went and filed for our marriage.
Marriage.
And the day that our marriage hit, I had Wildwood Off-Road Park that does the motorcycles and rock climbing and mud bogging and all that. We went to work. We went and signed it. We was officially married, and we went to work.
And then because I was planning a wedding and stuff like that, and we were up there in Wildwood working, and our best friends were up there with us, hanging out for that weekend. And we went to Gator Sockside, and we were sitting there, and we were eating and stuff like that, and hanging out. And I'm like, I'm like so stressed about this wedding planning and stuff.
I said, why spend all the damn money? Let's just take cruises or whatever else. And let's just get
I've had previous wedding, and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't even want to do. I would rather just do this. And then we just had a big reception party here at our house.
I try to get Miss Alma to go to Vegas and do one of those Elvis drive-through weddings. She wouldn't do it. So we ended up having a traditional wedding at my mom and dad's church, and
in the frugal manner.
No, we did everything ourselves pretty much. And we had some friends that stepped in and helped us with setting everything up, but we just.
I made tool
decorations. Yeah, absolutely.
Every night when I get home from work, I'd be making these tool bows, or I think I work night shift then, but made these tool bows, and
we did it on cheap.
We did all the decorations ourselves. Yeah, I become a Hobby Lobby queen, and
Pinterest is your best friend.
We did all the decorations. I mean, I got these glass jars from Walmart for $1 a piece, and I filled them full of the little rocks that you buy. Not rocks, the clear stones. Filled that, and I had our color was royal blue.
So you had the floating.
And I had a rose. I had the royal blue rose in there with a floating candle on top of it. I mean,
she done it. I mean,
they look nice.
It was awesome. I mean,
cheap.
I had a boss lady that paid for her daughter's wedding, and it was like $20-something thousand. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, woman?
Night Fisher, David.
Night Fisher, love you.
Night, guys. We love y'all, no doubt.
I hope you have a good day tomorrow at work.
Yeah,
they open up Monday.
Yep, absolutely. Have a great day.
Have a great day at Legoland.
If you're able to, I mean, take your camera, video. We like videos.
So Ronnie said that when he asked Teresa to marry him, she said yes, pushed me out of the way, and went to calling everybody. I talked to her again at the wedding.
Oh my Lord! I mean,
Nancy said I am totally a believer in those full moons making life a little more exciting.
It was definitely exciting.
It's gravity. Gravity.
I mean, yeah, it was exciting. No
Gravity on a full moon is not a good thing.
I'm thinking the same thing, Cindy. Gravity is not my friend.
Gravity is not a good thing.
Well, when the moon's closer, gravity is stronger. So,
We're talking about something different.
oh,
doubt. No, you trying to educate us. You trying to educate us, and they ain't having it, brother.
hey, I got my education right here in Armadillo.
David said, "You never know. I may take some video tomorrow." Yay!
Awesome. We all
David,
hey,
I've never been to Legoland.
I've never
I
been.
feel like I have a look at it.
If they'll allow you, if they'll allow you, I would take some footage and stuff like that. I mean, I know you're working and stuff like that, but
Well, he will. That's what he's saying. He may take
well,
some
I'm just
tomorrow.
saying
I
that
think.
people actually want to see that stuff. They want to see how the
Yeah,
beginning
I've
of
never-
the opening and all that. So,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've never
Absolutely.
been there, so
I mean,
yeah.
people that work at Disney, whenever it starts opening, if employees can, I don't know if you're allowed, but I would watch that just to see how the steps are going,
Mhm.
how they're, show the machines that they're, and I would definitely watch that.
Nurse Nancy said, Anthony asked me after we had attended a wedding for some family members, went up to the sanctuary after the reception and walked through the decorations. It was magical. Oh my gosh. Oh, I bet he was sitting there thinking
Anthony's
about it the
smart.
whole time.
He used somebody else's stuff. He saved some money to even have it nice and beautiful.
No,
to
he
ask her.
asked her to marry him.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
We understand.
Props to ask.
Hey,
He's like,
that's right.
on this.
No,
It does
like, you
have
know
to-
what? He was probably sitting there the whole time thinking, I want to marry this woman. I want to marry this
yeah.
woman. I want to marry this woman.
Absolutely.
Oh,
I'll be back. Oh, my legs, Cindy, my legs.
my
Oh.
legs, my back. I'll stop right there. Jay said we got married in Riviera Maya, Mexico, stayed in an all-inclusive for 2 weeks, and went on my first cruise for a honeymoon, and all that was cheaper than what the wedding. Yep, I believe it.
Now, not our wedding, because like I said, we were very frugal with our wedding, but
Oh, Nurse Nance, Anthony, that's so sweet. Jay said we got married at the same resort. I asked Michelle to marry me almost exactly a year after I asked her. Oh, you guys! I like hearing other people how they
I do. Yeah.
how they did things. Yeah.
We're mushy girls. We like the lovey-dovey. Actually, when me and Ronnie were on the computer, messaging each other's Facebook Messenger, and we was messaging each other before we ever met, I told Ronnie, I'm a huggy, lovey-dovey, feely, touchy-lovey person. I have to be told I'm beautiful at least 3 times a day. Can you keep up with that?
So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
here.
We're that couple that makes you want to go, eh. We are a very lovey-dovey couple. After 7 years, or, 8.5. 8.5 years.
Yeah, Nurse Nancy. I love hearing.
Yeah.
When you meet your
Soulmate.
soulmate,
Yeah.
hey, that's what it's about. I mean, like our shirt says, life's too short not to be happy, and that's our motto. I mean, if you got drama in your life, you got to get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Life's too short.
Well, there's some things in your life you can't get rid of.
Love y'all. Good night. Absolutely.
Love you.
Good night. Love you.
There's some drama in your life you can't get rid
You
of.
can't get rid of it all.
Like certain family members.
Right, but when you can, you get
But
rid. No doubt.
the way it is. You try to find the happy parts of life and roll with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what life's about. I mean, you gotta. You just gotta. I mean, hey, even family members. Sometimes you kick them to the curb and say, "All right, you can't act right."
Don't worry.
Nurse Nancy.
Every little thing is gonna be all right. Heck yeah.
Nurse Nancy, I can say that I am actually still madly in love with my husband, madly in love, and I've been married 3 other times.
Hey, I gotta act right. I mean, she'd kick you to the curb in a heartbeat. She said, "You ain't acting right. Get out of here." So,
What I was gonna say is that I don't think I was in love with my husband's ex-husbands, but I mean, for very long, if I ever was. But I mean, Ronnie, I know you can love somebody. You can love somebody for a long time, but to still be in love with them after many years, I mean, and I think that's the secret to a happy marriage is to stay in love. I mean,
You can be completely different. I mean, we love to be together all the time.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I hear people talk about, oh, we never argue. Everybody argues if you have a good relationship because you're not going to be the same. There's no same person. Everybody has their little thing, but
absolutely.
we made it through some rough things at the beginning, being different and stuff. But I've learned to shut the hell up a lot more and say, "You're right, babe," and it seems to work out pretty damn good. I mean, we definitely love each other, and I mean, she had 4 boys when we got together, and I mean, the boys 2 are gone now. I mean, both of them were here today, Kelton was here today. Kate came by yesterday, and the little ones are here, and here I am. I'm still here,
There you go, brother. No doubt. I mean,
Jay, it's the same. Some days you have good days, some days you have bad days.
absolutely. I mean,
I hear all the time. You're so stupid.
When you work through those things,
it makes you stronger.
No doubt.
You don't just sit there and hold. Like if you have an argument, you don't just sit there and hold a grudge. I mean, come on, get over it. It's a stinking argument.
We can have a quick argument. 5 minutes later, I'm like, "What do you want to do later? You want me to go ahead and cook some steak?" Like none of that shit just happened. So
yeah.
That's me. I mean,
if there is definitely an issue, you don't
carry a grudge.
Keeping it under the rug. If there's an issue, you do communicate about it, and as long as you can communicate with each other and you can fix the issue, I had to teach him this. If you don't communicate, you ain't getting nowhere.
I used to hold some things in.
You sweep it under the rug, you ain't getting nowhere
with the boys
because it always flares back up. So if you fix it and you communicate about it, then you can change what the issue is. And
listen, Dr. Ruth.
No, I'm just saying.
Miss Cindy is a woman of many talents. I mean, she's a personal trainer. She's a travel agent. She's a life coach. She's I don't know. Well, I'm gonna say a daycare provider because I mean, she got 3 kids at home.
2.
No, Doug.
Oh.
I admit it. I ain't gonna lie. I am. I'm probably the biggest pain in the ass out of the kids.
I'm the same.
Me too. Sometimes I drive myself crazy, and I'm like, listen here, you fixing to get yourself out of this mood, and you're fixing to have a good day.
Them funk moods, and it's like.
Nurse Nancy. What me and Cindy's talking about, women have hormones. Mm-hmm. Not that men, they don't have the same hormones, but it's
not hormones. They're war hormones. It's a war when y'all have that shit.
Sometimes, I sit there and I can feel it burning inside me. And it's like, what is wrong with me? Oh, God, you are being such a bitch. It's not often, but every now and again it hits me hard. And Ronnie gets I told him last night. You are getting hangry. You need to eat something.
I'm like, I've been trying, but you won't let me. And she does.
I will be honest with you about this now. If you're doing low carb and stuff like that, it does change your you know, even any diet will change your hormones, and you can become hangry. And, you know, I mean, that is no lie. It will definitely change you. All of us couples have made it out alive during this quarantine, so we are golden. No one is going anywhere. Yeah.
You know how many divorces and cops called and everything else?
I heard that. Yeah, that's crazy. No doubt.
You like to poke the bear.
We got a new
I'm
person.
the bear, and he likes to poke it.
Full-time dreams in the house.
Hi, full-time
Hello.
dream.
Going on?
Thanks for stopping by. I know there's other people on right now. So, hey, you stopped in to see us. We appreciate it.
It's actually very rare that me and Ronnie ever argue.
We don't. Not
But
usually.
and we are actually both Tauruses, which
If you
are
believe in that stuff.
That's a Ford car.
Yeah.
but we're both very headstrong, opinionated, stubborn people.
Me?
You just don't want to get a 1997 Taurus.
1997. Now, what was it? Cassie, she had a Taurus.
Not that 98.
I think it's a 98. It was a 98, I believe.
Okay.
Ford.
I don't know if that means
But a
anything.
97. I don't know what the hell a difference of a 97 or 98 is.
I don't either.
My dad could tell you because
Yeah.
he's all about Ford
He's a Ford man.
and Tauruses. He likes the
Found
Taurus.
on Road Dead.
We actually got the
Found
Taurus.
Ford.
So yeah, but for Cassie and I don't know, he's got a '66 Mustang sitting under his shed, and he drives it like once every month.
I'm sitting there looking at this picture and
What are
I'm
you looking
thinking how bad this hair looks. Nurse Nancy, tell Ronnie that his hair looks bad.
Good.
It does not look good.
I think it does.
No. It's
See?
awful. Awful.
Goes to the side
It
now.
You know how far it's
It
bad.
goes to the side. It goes to
Oh,
the back.
That hairdresser, she says, I'm sure she.
I had my hairdresser freaked out because I texted her and I was like,
Ronnie's hair looks awful.
I know. I said, I don't like Ronnie's hair. It's not going to happen again.
And
I
she's
said,
like, oh my God,
Ronnie,
oh my God.
Ronnie seemed to have lost his senses today, but he'll have them next time when he comes back. And she's so scared. She was like, oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm about to throw up. I had to text her back several times and say, it's okay.
Look, look what
Jay,
she-
I will be honest with you.
If women would just freaking pick where to eat, this world would be so much
I mean,
better.
hey, explain this to me, okay? Why is it that women always have to pick the place to eat?
Because our
We got-
man is trying to please their woman. What
I
do
can-
you
That's
prefer?
right.
But
Okay,
let me tell you,
Chinese.
I don't
Absolutely,
care.
baby.
I can find anything on the menu to eat.
No, you're lying, baby. If you said, let's go eat Chinese, I'm like, okay, baby.
And then he wouldn't eat. So how am I going to feel?
I'll go buy Bojangles or something.
I want a restaurant to open that says, I don't care. Because, baby, what do you want to eat? I don't care.
I don't care where you want to go. I don't care.
It's 5 days a week. I mean,
I want a restaurant to
We
open
here.
and say,
We're going.
it's whatever you want. Because I try and tell him all the time, I'm like, I
I
don't
don't eat
care
much.
where we eat. I can find something on any menu to eat.
Well, that's what I hear too, Doug. But, I say, what do you want? I don't care. I
Well,
don't care.
I asked him, I said, what are you
Do
in the
you want pizza? No,
It's
pizza has too many
gonna go
carbs.
nationwide. It's going to be called, I don't care. What's the name of your restaurant? I don't care. Why is it that? Because every time I ask my wife where she wants to eat, she
Look
says,
at this.
I don't care.
Nurse
mean,
Nancy,
Hey,
this
look.
is not dapper. This is
That's almost
Chef.
like Dapper Dan. We're out, or George Clooney.
I send this man
Yeah,
to
I need some.
I send him to the beauty shop to get his hair done. I can buzz him. I mean,
No,
I
I
used to cut
badly
his hair
died.
all the time. I can buzz him. He knows I don't like his hair buzz cut. That's why I send him to the beauty shop.
I'm gonna start.
Apparently, I might have to go next time with
I'm
him.
gonna go to the barber next time.
I'm
That's
not
all.
picky at all, Jay. So that's what I tell him. I can find anything to eat off of any menu. I mean, Just take me somewhere.
Okay. I said, baby, where do you want to go? I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to eat? I don't care. You want pizza? No, too many carbs. Do you want steak? No, steak. I mean, that's too heavy. Do you want McDonald's? You know I don't like no McDonald's. Then pick something. Oh, whatever you want. It's fine.
He's the same way. Don't listen to him. He's the same
I
way.
seriously don't care. Like
Me
I don't,
either.
You do
I
too.
don't hardly eat anything, so I usually put it in a to-go container anyway. You know, so I don't really care. I just want to make sure because I diet or she diets and I don't. But I mean, I try to eat better. But what do you want to do, babe? What do you feel like eating? What flavors usually how I start this? Like, would you like chicken, steak, Your Highness? What do you want, my love, my baby? Here we go. We're running down the road, so I'll go all the way through town, past everything, and then turn around and come back and go, can we figure it out?
News says the animals are running wild in Atlanta tonight.
I think it's very hard when you're on a low carb, restrictive diet.
You're
So
right.
it's not about what you want. It's about where can I find something to eat at. I mean,
Well, I mean, it's easy because every restaurant serves meat.
Meat. I want meat.
Marty, I did see that earlier where there were a lot of stuff going crazy.
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna get into it. I mean, I ain't really been watching it too much, but you know, people just need to. I know crazy things happen, and
we're praying for everybody.
well, yeah,
That's all we
absolutely.
can say.
Absolutely.
It'll be a buzzkill. We don't want.
We don't get it. We don't get into that. We don't even really watch the news much anymore. It is what it is.
Yeah, I know it. We're the same way. We're trying not to watch too much because it's always something crazy on the news. And
Well, we love everybody. I mean, you can find even bad people. There's good things in bad people too.
oh
You know,
yeah,
Make a
absolutely.
mistake. You know what? I mean,
Oh yeah, most people. I mean, you know, they can do something crazy, and you go, but they're still great
Change the
people.
subject. Or
I'll put this real easy.
We're
I
going-
love everybody. And
that's
that's just,
exactly right.
Thank you, baby.
I love everybody.
that's it.
That's me.
I
That's
don't care.
We don't care.
I don't care.
I mean, I'll say it. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, a Chinese. I don't care. I grew up in a family that had labor camps where, you know, oranges and all that. There was white people, there's black. I mean, I ate with them at 5 years old.
There you go, brother. I mean, hey, yeah,
Off
race don't make no difference to us.
nothing.
I mean, my
Age,
thing,
weight, race. I don't give a shit.
yeah, none of that. I don't care. And I might.
Crew.
There you go, brother. I mean, on a cruise ship, we all the same. We all passengers on a cruise ship looking to have fun. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, again, life's too short not to be happy, and all that stuff. That ain't gonna make you happy if you're sitting in.
I'm gonna chime in here.
Uh-oh.
I think a lot of us grew up in a generation that were a bit racist. Not a bit, some were a lot. But
My
and I think
family,
we
a lot of them, yeah.
we have overcome, a lot of us have overcome that. So God willing, our children will be much better people than we are, than our parents were, than their parents were. I mean,
Depends on where you were raised at. I mean, like, you know.
well, we're in the South.
We're in North Kakalaki.
But I mean, my parents, I'm not saying my parents are racist, but they definitely let me know that there's a difference in people, and they've changed their tune over the years.
I'm gonna tell you, they're awesome people, but
Oh, they are great people, but
we'll visit with them sometimes.
and I'll argue.
And you will, and they're like, "Why? I raised you better than that," and we're like,
Yeah,
"What?
you did.
Yes,
Okay.
you did. You raised me better, and so I'm
better.
better."
I'm better, and I'm gonna teach you how to be better.
So yeah, we just love everybody, and that's our main message. Is life's too short not to be happy, and
Yeah.
everybody, you treat me good, I treat you good. So there we go.
That was the first time I seen him stutter.
My thing is love everybody. You know
the way I was raised and stuff like that. I mean, I was around everybody, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, my grandmother,
There's still too much love.
oh
There's
yeah,
too much love out there and cruising and everything else. You can talk about anything like that, and
oh yeah, you're right, Marty.
race is just
Yeah.
an age. Race,
Race is not. If you're a fool, you're a fool. No matter what the white, black, green, purple, whatever. You acting stupid, you stupid. I mean, that's ain't no
ignorance.
doubt. Ignorance. I mean, you know.
I hate ignorance. I don't hate color or any of that. I hate
Oh,
ignorance.
yeah, I mean, I grew up. I mean, there you go. I've had plenty of white people go, you know, acting stupid. I'm like, all right, we're going somewhere else. You know.
Right. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely agree.
that's a true statement there. You know, not a race thing.
I just I turned my news off a while back.
Actually, about a month and a half ago, we finally said that
and it did me better. It did me better for my own emotions.
we quit watching the updates and all that stuff.
Anything on my news feed on Facebook, I just scroll right over it. I'm not chiming in. I'm not reading it. You know,
I hit the highlights. I try to stay in touch. You know, I hit the highlights, but yeah, I used to
see stuff. I mean, we didn't like turn.
And I honestly have
weren't
felt
monks.
I honestly have felt so much better since I turned it all off.
Oh yeah.
Quit, you know, because I was getting worked up over it. I'm like, oh my God. Every day at 12, I got to get on here. Every day at 4, I've got to get on here for these updates. And I'm like, you know what?
We
I've got to.
What's going on? Is the world going to end? Is half the United States going to die? And
oh yeah.
No, this is bullshit.
You're right. I mean, it's depending on the news station that you're watching. I mean, some days it's like, oh my God, it's like the zombie apocalypse. Y'all got, and I can't find no toilet paper nowhere. I don't understand it. Why?
I guess the virus made you shit. We couldn't find toilet paper, and we weren't one of the ones that got toilet paper.
We still can't find toilet paper half the time in our little town. We got a grocery store like I can walk from my house. We have. And it takes me walking 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I mean, I can walk. If I'm in the car, I mean, it takes me 2 minutes to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store, no toilet paper, no Lysol, I mean, I can't find. I've been on our refrigerator. We got
those two kind of go together.
I mean, I got this dry erase board on my refrigerator, and I've had Lysol wipes on it ever since this dang pandemic, and I ain't been able to buy that yet. I put other stuff on there, and I can erase that off, but Lysol wipes at the top, I ain't been able to find it yet.
Well, they opened here in Florida where people can go a lot more, you know, go out and do stuff in a Family Dollars and a Dollar General and stuff like that. Oh, they full of toilet paper now. It's like,
actually, we can find more things at the Dollar General than we can at the Ingles or grocery store or even Walmart. I mean,
well, especially here.
We haven't been to Walmart. What, 3 months? Well, 3 months we have not been to Walmart. Well, Walmart has the liquor store beside it, you know, tied to the building. We have been there. But
we've only been a couple of times, but every time I go, hey, our local ABC store, they know exactly what I want. I walk up there and they already have the bottle of Grey Goose on the counter.
We do take them Christmas presents.
We take them Christmas presents every year.
We do.
That's bad. You don't even do that for all the stores. Take them Christmas presents.
We make them a gift.
Hey, I saw that the big bottle of Grey Goose was $54. What is it up there?
Today, it was $53 and some change. So about right at $54.
Oh, it's the same then.
I know here.
I'm gonna get another bottle.
Cindy, stop.
Hey, girl. You said
My stores are doing okay now on TV. It's meats that are short. I
Yeah.
can't live without meat.
Well, we've had that problem too. You know, some days you go in.
It's not what
Well,
you
it's
want
cold
to eat.
sometimes.
It's what you find.
Yeah, sometimes
Well,
it's
sometimes it's cold.
No, it's cold. What is it?
There we go.
He's saying that meats are short. Sometimes.
All right, you guys.
Well, sometimes it's cold.
So it's 9:45.
Okay.
Let's end this at 10.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean,
We
We had a great time.
we've always had a great
Spikers
time.
are awesome.
Absolutely.
Well, Anthony, who's coming on?
Two travel tours coming on late tonight at 11:45.
Yeah, they're doing 11:45. There was a couple other. I know Alana was
Yeah,
on. Baltimore was on at 8.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We love Friday night. We love Friday night.
One thing about it is there's a lot more stuff opening up and people are doing stuff. And
Oh, absolutely.
No,
Yeah.
and I don't blame
And they
you.
should.
vodka turned up to like 102. Look at the Teesprings.
I've got to. Anyways, you guys that are left on here, tonight, whenever we get off of this live, I'm gonna go and make a post in our.
Oh Lord, you feel about that? I mean, I thought you forgot about that, Cindy.
Oh,
I did. I actually
not
did.
Forgotten.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Thank you,
Okay.
Joyce. I'm going to try and
Thanks,
post.
Joy.
We love you,
We love
Joyce and
Joyce.
Mike.
Mike.
Absolutely. I mean, we're hanging out
There's
for a
more
few.
people you can hang around and talk and just bullshit around a campfire or something like that. Kind of people right there.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. That's what this is like for us. I mean, just hanging out, hanging out and
With awesome friends.
awesome friends and drinking drinks and just shooting the bull. So I mean, that's what. Ain't no doubt.
I can't get your link up right now, but I will post it in our Spikers Crazy Adventure group on Facebook. Head over there after this live for a little bit of laughter.
Go it, man.
From last night. If you have not watched Ronnie's live from last night, head over to Life is Good Today and watch his live with Johnny Shaw. And there's going to be something on our group page that reflects his light last night.
Doug says it's gonna make me famous. Look at Doug. Look, he can't contain himself.
I'm crying because
It's gonna be.
she's doing.
I'm thinking about it. It's like a car wreck. You're on the interstate and you see a car wreck. It's not a good thing, but you always slow down.
Train wreck or
A train wreck too. Oh Lord. I might not be able to show
you'll
my
like it. It's fun. I mean, it's nothing. It's nothing bad.
No, I don't care. I'm a type.
It is.
Okay.
I wish we could have put it on here earlier because it would have been it's something.
Well,
Yeah.
it was
Something.
it would have been better earlier when we had
What
people.
the hell?
Not that we don't have a few.
Joyce.
We still got a few people on here. Yeah, we had more people earlier. Whoa, woo! That's right. Woo crew, baby. Woo crew. Look, woo!
It's Joyce.
Look, woo!
Oh, yeah.
I mean, become a part of the Woo crew. Get you a T-shirt if you want. I don't care. I hope you do, just because.
I know we got to get some T-shirts.
I'll put their
You can. I actually put it in there earlier, Cindy. I was able to post the link to the
okay.
when we was talking about it earlier. So, absolutely.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Morgan.
All right, you guys. Y'all rock. I've been meaning to ask, do either of y'all need moderators? I'm in if you do. Hey,
Thank
I'll
you.
take all. I mean,
Absolutely. Next
we'll
time,
put you in, for sure.
I'd love for you to be a moderator for anything we do. I mean, so far we ain't needed one as far as any kind of trolls, but hey, you never know.
We've just had awesome people.
Yeah.
We've been lucky enough to have awesome people watch our shows, and, so, I mean, so far it's been good. But yeah, Jay, next time I'll hit you up, brother.
Yeah.
Woo!
All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Y'all hung out with us for almost 3 hours.
I know. We got 249.50. I mean,
Yeah.
gracious. I mean, y'all hung out.
If you're not already on our Spikers Crazy Adventure group on Facebook, go ahead and join now.
Hey, don't join. No, don't join. Do not join. They're trying to set me up. Don't do
Go
it.
ahead and join now.
You don't want to see that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ronnie, this was her. I promise.
Did you know
I
that?
got your hair earlier and we had to hug it out. This is definitely her.
Ronnie, I'll hug it out with you whenever I see you on the group cruise in October for this, okay?
Oh no, July.
Ronnie, just know this. I love you, and this was all in fun.
All right, girl. Nah, that's
We don't
what
get
I'm talking about.
hurt.
No, I mean, hey.
No, it's pretty cool.
It is.
I
It
mean,
is.
I'm just saying, if it's too.
Let me just tell you this. I sat here last night watching her live, and I was trying to work my butt off doing what I did, okay?
So, hey.
We love you guys.
We love
All right,
y'all.
we love y'all. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us. You can join us every Friday night at 7 Eastern.
Are we doing it y'all's place next week?
We will be on Life is Good Today next Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes Alma cannot be there right at the time that we go live
But she'll be here next week.
next week. So
Every third week, she has to work on Fridays, but
okay.
Make that cruise money.
there you go, girl. Cruise money. We love it. So, yeah. Next week, Life is Good Today channel.
Yep.
And then the next week, Spiker. Then it's all back and forth. If you can't find
Every Friday at 7, we will be on together, either on our channel, their channel, whatever. But we are hanging out, and we ring in the weekend together. And
absolutely.
so we will see you guys next Friday on Life is Good Today. If you haven't yet, subscribe to their channel. And we will see everyone next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Absolutely. Love you.
Love everyone. Bye, guys. Bye.
That's the tractor guy goes by.